Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you so fucking... Fuck! Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's frogs. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me. Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Wanna see my cracker?
There's some bullshit that happened somewhere today.
I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Welcome. We've got a show. Hey ho, we got a show. And here we go. We're doing a podcast. Boop. Fat Conan already getting in the chat. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, everybody, whether you're watching on Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, all the greats. We're doing the show till 5:30. Yeah, I believe, God, I completely forgot where we were at with the funding thing. I think we're through Tuesday. Gotta check that math, but I believe we're through Tuesday. Knock on wood. Anyways, we've got a full show today. If you can throw something in to help support this program and keep it going, we say thank you. If you want to have some fun, we got the bits, the subs, the sound drops, all the goods. And I got a lot of shit to get into, I guess. There's a fuck ton of shit to get into. I should start loading these. I would have had these up earlier, but I've been waiting for... I'm going to drop the audio really quick. Has the egg chair been retired, says Fat Conan. The egg chair makes an appearance from time to time. I'm not doing well on the health end at the moment, so... The egg chair making a run in today, and this week in particular, probably not. I've got a lot going on. I won't even be able to do a show this Thursday because of appointments and stuff. And I might be able to do a show for like an hour. I think I'll do like an hour show, and then I'm gonna have to bounce. But the egg chair is not retired. It's just It's not a constant thing. It's a lot of work to wheel that bastard in here, and I've set it up to be fairly friendly on that. But I just it's going rough over here, right? But yeah, no. Humpty is still alive and well, and a member of the show, just an occasional member. And it's sad that I can't use the lights. That's sad, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Something will happen. We'll fix it somehow. Maybe I'll start wheeling it in once in a while and just do random game streams, because then it's the dude and the egg, the way it was meant to be. Oh, well. Anyways, let's get our stories loaded. I'm gonna drop the audio here quick. The only constant thing here is Johnny himself. That is true, Yaruto, speaking endless amounts of wisdom. Yeah, your sound drops don't work when the audio is down, asshole. Good to know. All right, dropping the audio again. We got to get, we're talking about the serial killer. We got some information on that. Well, actually, we have a bit on how the FBI profiles the serial killers. I guess that'll be our little warm-up thing. We're going to talk about Wheel of Fortune. The audience has weighed in. Because, you know, with a show like Wheel of Fortune, you don't get to, come on. Thank you. You don't get to, you know, just change things up without asking the fans. I mean, you've left it the way it is for so long. They are expectant. They are invested. They have an opinion. They're going to share it, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a lady who used to justify vax, or no, not a study that used to justify vax mandates, has kind of, you know, done the unthinkable, and you won't believe what that is. As well, we have what I call Discount Andrew Tate. Discount Andrew Tate is one of the most interesting people I found today. I got to say, I put him in the first hour because, again, Discount Andrew Tate. Amazing. Oh, they switched it up on me. I see what you guys did. They have this weird, one of these link sites has this weird thing that they do where it's, I guess they don't want people circulating their information. And nope, still not going. Well, that hurts like hell. Was it a period? I don't think so, but let's see. Nope. Oh, it was. It was. Ha, we found it. Found it. Boom. You bastards thought you could get one over on me. Smart. I like what you're doing. I like it, but I changed with you. Alrighty, so we've got that story. And that's catching up on... Oh, shit, that... Oh, God, now there's audio playing because I pulled the audio up. I saw... Where's... No. Who's going off? Nope, not you. Is it you? Yes, it's you. Fuck off. Sorry, I didn't get... I gotta find a way to get that. That's 250 channel points, but, God damn it. We gotta get that man his fart. I feel that's good. Here, one more just for flavor. Yeah, that one's a deeper one, but we're in the same... I love this show. Oh, it's great. All right, so our first hour stories are all loaded up. I'm prepped like a real boy. Freudian slip much, homie? Damn. Alrighty. Well, the show, like I said, got a little bit of a rough start. I'm still waiting on the person who's supposed to come and do the repair on the home. Thought they would be here right after the Steel Toe show and scheduled it as such. Nobody told me that, like, oh yeah, I told them I'd be busy until 10:30, and they went, okay, yeah, after 10:30, and nobody bothered to tell me after 10:30 was anytime, literally anytime. Tomorrow morning is technically after 10:30 today. And I should have known better. Johnny is tweaking, says Battle Brothers EO. Not tweaking so much as I haven't had any real herbage in a wee while. It's been dry times here, which is good. One, good for the old finances. You know, kind of like how fasting is good for the budget and the diet, as long as it's done in moderation. And then I just got to lower the old tolerance. So, doing that. And all will be well with the world on that front next week anyway. So, great. Sup, bud, says Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. A whole lot of show that we have yet to go. And like I said, go until 5:30. If you support the show at all, that gets kicked in. I believe we're on Tuesday's goal day. And I don't remember if we were mostly through it or halfway. We'll figure that out and update you again tomorrow. And I got to keep reminding myself and you guys that it's going to be a short show on Thursday because I have to leave early for a medical appointment. I have been watching too much Decoy Voice. I've been watching too much Decoy Voice, and I have to say I'm starting to fall for his voice-speaking shtick. I'm on poor diet. Noonie ramen it is. No money ramen. Oh. Dude, that's bad, man. That's bad. Because if you're talking like super cheap ramen, that's like high sodium. All right? And that's a lot of carbs. You gotta balance that shit out with a lot of vegetables and some meat. You got to get it in and out. Battle Brother Zio coming out now on the Twitch saying Johnny is tweaking. No, Johnny is not tweaking. Like I said, Johnny is just relatively sober. You see, my body is such a stiff piece of shit that I use copious amounts of marijuana constantly to keep me in a sort of even keel. And, well, while we're not doing that, I am a little more alert and hitting that vape pen way too hard. 2:12, and the call hasn't come in for the guy showing up yet. Let's see if we get through the show. It could be very interesting because I have prepped a show. I have planned a show. I will not stop doing a show so the plumber can fix the fucking pipe over there, all right? He can do the pipe while I do the show, and he will have to fucking deal. And, yeah. So, hey, Swamp Ass, how's it going? Why am I Swamp Ass? Swamp Ass, who you been talking to? Jesus. I would hope not. I'm a relatively hygienic person. In fact, because of a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't go into, I'm a relatively over-hygienic person. Johnny getting his pipes drained today. No. There is there's a spigot on the outside of the house. I love that word. There's a spigot on the outside of the house, incredibly old. And when we had the plumbing issue, those of you that remember the ongoing waterworks issues of this old house, we had the plumbing issue before we got the river put in. And that one, they had to remove the pump, the cistern. And so we had to start, our outside water had to be put on city water. Apparently a lot more high pressure, and the pipes and everything are old. And some stuff is broken. It's been leaking a little bit. So we're going to replace it. That's all it is. Wish I could do it myself, but that's kind of a thing I'm not capable of anymore. I really got to get the dun-dun on there. Yeah. The dun-dun, and what was the other one that I knew I needed? Oh, yes. Yes, the other one is that. All right. Anyways, yeah, Johnny hasn't gotten his pipes drained in a while. I'm sorry you had to give it up for reasons other than wanting to. I've been done with it for 2 months now of choice. Well, it's not that I gave it up. I willfully chose to stop temporarily simply because, like I said, the tolerance has just gotten too high. It's gotten too high. So it's at the point where I'm going through twice as much as I did this time last year. Well, last year too, I was getting out more, which made things different. But at any rate, yeah, so I'm going through twice as much, and it's been that way for a little bit. And we willfully decided that we were going to make that decision because we decided that I would rather have my my nice new shiny phone than have green for 2 weeks. I made that decision. I said, hey, one for the other. Tolerance break. Entirely. Here's what it is. I'm pumping the brakes a little bit to get the tolerance down before the fucking anniversary show. Otherwise, I will smoke that entire town under the fucking rug, and it'll be a pain in the ass, because that is a lot of weed. I'm tempted to bring the doctor, by the way. I really think I should bring the doctor to the anniversary show. I'm going to have to ask that question. Do we bring Doc Ock to the anniversary show? And do we make Aaron hit it? Spoiler alert, if we bring it, the answer is yes. I'd love to see him handle that thing. I'd say I'd love to see April handle it, but I'm sure she would. She'd fucking pound it, and then she'd hand it off to me and be like, all right, okay, your turn, Mr. Imholt, and then watch him just choke like a bitch and die. I mean, it would be the doctor's first victim. Oh. Just don't start smoking California weed, Johnny. That fuck you up regardless of tolerance. Can't wait till the show, says Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Yeah, the show's going to be awesome. Sounds like Twitch poll is in order. Fat Conan, you are not wrong. I actually, I'm going to say that's something we should do right now. /poll, and we're not just doing it on Twitch. We're doing it on YouTube, and if we can, on Rumble. Poll, burp, thank you very much for farting. Thank you for farting. All right, /poll. That's okay. Here we go. Question: do we bring the doc? We're gonna leave this up for a little bit. Do we bring the doc? Response is minimum 2. Yes, and then we'll put yes with exclamation points. Yes, with exclamation points. And then, no. And then one last one. Aaron goes first. All right, that feels good. We're going to change the duration. Let's give it 10 minutes and start that poll. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do we bring the doc? Now, how do we do a poll on the whole poll? Does it work? No, it doesn't. Shit. I don't know how to do polls on fucking YouTube. Alrighty. You don't mess with California weed. Even Snoop Dogg doesn't mess with California weed. You mean like the weed that's available like medicinally and stuff in California? I don't know, man. If someone brings it, I guess I could try. I don't know. I smoke whatever's been brought to me, or whatever I buy. Someone say weed, says Joe Berger. Yes, that is like the clarion bell that I sounded to potheads around the ethosphere. Just, hey, by the way, I said weed. Huh? This is the way it works. You don't see anyone in a place. You just go, weed, and all of a sudden heads just come out. Huh? Weed? Oh, dude, I like weed. Oh. I don't even know why that's up here, but that thing just dropped junk on me. Mexican dirt weed. Ugh. Then yeah, I'm not fucking with no California weed. I like to keep my stuff medicinal. I am a Minnesota medicinal person. Soon to be straight up Minnesota legal. I mean, we had to fuck ourselves in the ass to do it. But hey, at least if you're getting drilled in the pooper, I guess it helps to have a blunt. Alrighty. So, like I said, we have a show planned to go to 5:30, and we've already kind of meandered in the beginning. We got people focusing in here, so we're going pretty good. The poll is up on whether or not we bring Doc Ock to the anniversary show. I'm kind of thinking we do. I'm going to have to clean the crap out of him because he's a little dirty from the last time I used him. And I might need to get a new... Whatever. We'll worry about that. That's after show shit, damn it. All right. Back on track. Here we go. So, the weed in California weed is so fucking strong that one joint of it can last for over a week. Oh, I thought someone was saying that it was ditch weed. Johnny is a comedian. He messes with everything, including my pants. George Floyd's special weed. That shit is dangerous. I don't want none of that shit. That's why I love the medicinal system and why I'm a big fan of, legal marijuana. I think there needs to be rules. I certainly don't think it should be something that prevents you from owning a firearm, because that is a slippery slope I don't agree with. Like, I understand the illegal drugs firearm thing, but I feel like the weed is so legal at this point, it's just whatever. Now it's like this weird thing where the government's keeping it illegal just so they can fuck you out of the Second Amendment. The bastards. I don't even use it, and I think that's dastardly. Anyways. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. We're going to do what we can to be all kind of cleared out a little bit, so that way that stuff goes better. And, of course, dealing with massive medical issues. So, hey. So, yeah, we're going to make this anniversary show a good one. It's going to be a party. I'm thinking we bring the doc. And if we do that, I'm going to need to bring a lot of... Because there's going to be takers. People who want to challenge the 8-cylinder behemoth. Who, by the way, if we're doing this... Fuck
off.
No, I will not fuck off. I have an entire show planned. I have still 3 hours to go. Do not tell me to fuck off. If we're doing this, I might as well clean him up tonight, actually. And put him over there. Yeah. Yeah. Because I got to check with Cheetos on certain rules and things. And I'm going to say if that happens, and maybe I bring a little something. And I'm going to show it to Aaron in the morning when he can go, God, I'd never fuck with that. And I'll be like, We'll see what happens. As soon as the rest of the Midwest legalize weed, we'll be seeing flavored joints. Get ready for pumpkin spice doobies for soccer moms. I can't go to my kid's soccer game without my pumpkin spice doobie. Oh, fuck no. That's when it's gone too far. Pumpkin spice joints is no. Oh. But I won't lie, I would love some fucking, like, some cherry fucking nug, you know what I mean? Like a good cherry flavored weed. Oh, I could smoke that all day. But, yeah, I also like the water pipes too, so that's a thing. I don't know. How much shit do you need to put in your shit? You know what I mean? Like, can't you just drink something and then smoke? That's always been a thing. Oh yeah, we have to get to the Domino's thing. The title of the show, Domino Knows, is because they did something so bad, so cringy. And it's in just a very small market, so you probably haven't heard of this, and if you didn't have me, you wouldn't. But we're going to get to it, and it's fucking hilarious. All right, Taste Fairy saying, Johnny waving. Good to see you, Taste Fairy. Thank you for being part of the show, Rumble, Twitch, or YouTube. We're going to keep this thing hot, locked and ready to roll, and I actually, as I sit here right now, I'm thinking maybe I really need to start not smoking so much. This feels weird, but strangely not bad. Oh, nope, already read that. Okay, so let's get into our stories. So let's talk about this first thing here quick. Michael Smirkonish. Oh, God, this is 8 minutes? Back in 2011, retired FBI profiler Jim Clemente predicted likely characteristics of the Gilgo Beach killer that apply to the recently apprehended suspect. So, you know what? We're going to put you in the back burner because I don't know if I want to bother going into that. We don't need to filter in. We're already here. So now, Wheel of Fortune, as many of you know, is a very popular show, and Pat Sajak's leaving. Did you hear that Larry the Cable Guy died today at 60? I did not. Do we have breaking news? Oh my God, do we have breaking news? Let's check. All right, Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy dead trending. Why is Larry the Cable Guy dead trending? 9 hours ago, according to The Sun. Larry the Cable Guy, hugely popular, blah, 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 blah. In July of 2023, a cruel hoax circulated online that he was dead, although this is not true. Daniel Lawrence Whitney, born February 17th, 1963, better known as Larry the Cable Guy. Family moved to West Palm Beach, Florida when he was 16, attended college, dropped out, trying his hand at comedy. Radio, blah, 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 blah. When he developed his care. All right, so yeah, no.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, how you doing, Bud Bridges? Thank you for the 100 bits. Glad to see that support. Thank you for supporting the show. And no, he's not dead. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. as we were saying. Pat Sajak's leaving, and they're bringing in Seacrest. Well, now fans really seem to love Pat Sajak's daughter, Maggie, so much that they want her to have a regular role on the popular game show. Last month, Pat announced his plan to retire the upcoming season, making an end to 42 years of hosting the show. Weeks later, Ryan Seacrest was officially named as his replacement. But judging by several comments on social media, fans believe the job should have gone to a more familiar face. As one of Maggie's Instagram followers told her on a recent post, they should have let you be the new host. I mean, yeah, dude, I'll say this. No offense. I'm not one of these, like, it's 2023, wake up, man. But I think, like, hosting a game show where people spin a wheel, we do basic math, and it revolves around letters and a puzzle, I think we can let her have it, okay? I think we can let Maggie Sajak have it. I'm totally fine with Maggie Sajak being the host of that show. I'm also totally fine with her sending me, pictures. I don't know why I have the hots for Maggie Sajak. I don't know. This is probably creepy. She's probably like 24 or some shit. But, no, I think Maggie Sajak's hot. Maggie's got it going on. Oh. Trying to think of a way to do Maggie's mom, but I can't do Maggie's mom has got it going on. I mean, I bet she did or does if that's what Maggie came out like. I feel like that's damn, Vanna is a gilf. I mean, all right, let's be honest. I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm not. All right, so the answer is yes with exclamation points by 57%. I might have diluted the pool too much with 4 options. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so yes with exclamation points. So we'll just break that news tomorrow. Vanna's starting to look put away. I'm just saying, everybody's standing here. I don't know how much work Pat's had done. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had. Looks like he may have a little tightening in the faces or something. But in any event, fucking Vanna, dude. Oof. I'm sorry. When you put these 3 together on screen, I feel like it's Pat Sajak, Maggie Sajak, and the lady from Planet of the Apes. Like, I mean, just... Pat was looking old in the 90s. Yeah, but none of us minded because none of us really wanted to fuck Pat. And on top of that, ladies dig the older guy thing. So it was always just kind of like, he's got control of the wheel. I'd let him spin me. Ba-dum-bum. My favorite Vanna White article is the one where she appeared in Playboy. Ladies and gentlemen, corn diff. God, I don't even remember that. That sounds like it happened a while ago. Again, no disrespect to Vanna. You had a good run. But I gotta admit, and I can't believe you didn't see this before, Toots, your boat was tied to the Pat Sajak ship because that was the only reason we wanted to keep you around. It was cool to have the two of you. If he's leaving, I'm sorry, but sun's setting on Vanna, all right? I mean... I hope you've been investing the money you've been making wisely because you've been making a decent living for quite a while, and I hope you're ready for that to... You get residuals, right? I keep hearing about residuals from all these people on the street complaining about all that shit. What about your residuals? All right, all that work she put into that show, just think of the miles she's put on. 1987, I think. That would be why I have no recollection of it, because I didn't pay a lot of attention to porn in 1987. I was 5. Didn't realize how big a part of my life it would be. Could I go back now, I'd start saving then. Splooge, am I right? Oh, thank you, Corndip. You want pics? Hold on. I will ask ChatGPT. I'm kidding. Corndip saying hit like on the whole thing. Yes. This channel does deserve more followers. It does deserve to be a bigger show. I should quit being a lazy piece of shit. Who knows if that'll ever happen. Either way, we get by, we have fun, and we're doing a show for 3 more hours. So, Wheel of Fortune getting rid of old Pat, and they want Maggie. I want Maggie, I think. I still think you should take over for your dad. Someone open a window. Wilmer just blew his asshole out. I love this program. I was so bummed when you weren't selected to take over for your dad, another person commented. I certainly hope the show's producers are smart enough to have you take over for Vanna. Right. Vanna's gotta love that. Like, oh, your dad's fucking little bitch coming along taking my job. I've been second fiddle to this thing the whole time. Oh, dude. All right, so you saw that last picture we had up. How about a little lockdown memory lane? Look, it's our favorite too. Boop. This is like what, in the 90s? I gotta say, this is either an older photo or this is photoshopped to shit. And I will say, Vanna has kept it tight. Like all respect to Vanna. She stayed a very, very lovely woman for her presenter job. And she's had kids and stuff. That's serious respect for that. But I feel like Vanna White's been Pat's co-host since 1982. Oh, and while she hasn't announced any retirement plans of her own, she's reportedly still in contract negotiations, arguing for a larger salary. Some fans want Maggie to take Pat's role in the show. Others are hoping she'll eventually step in for White. I mean, no offense, like, I'm all for it, but if you make Maggie Sajak step in for Vanna White, it's a really weird thing. Thought that was their secret love child. Hey, man, it might have been, but you'd think then it would have the last name White. Because I feel like a secret love child for, Vanna White and Pat Sajak, it'd be a lot harder for Vanna to hide that, Like, Pat could be like, oh, I don't got anything going on, But Vanna, 4 months in, that's going to start looking like, hey, you wear some slim dresses. What's that about? Who are we kidding? Vanna has to be replaced with a black trans person. Fat Conan is right. Open the doors of equality, I say. Let's get a fat black trans person. Do we have one? I don't know. While it's likely many Wheel of Fortune viewers want Maggie on the show to carry on Pat's impressive legacy, she also has several fans in her own right. She's made several appearances on the show, even when she was just a toddler. She currently works on the show's social media correspondent, posting videos of her interviews with contestants online. In 2020, she took White's role for a week as Pat recovered from surgery, with White acting as the main host. Earlier this year, she did the same when White played a game of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune with Jeopardy host Ken Jennings and Mayim Bialik. Again, I feel like sticking Maggie into the Vanna White role is a complete fucking waste of time. I'm sorry. It's a complete waste of time. She's a smoke show. Put her front and center. I want to watch her call out the letters and the numbers. I'm not going to sit there and watch Ryan Seacrest help people spell. I'm not sure he can do it on his own. Fat Conan saying Whoopi. As far as I know, Whoopi is still technically a woman. As far as I know, Whoopi is still technically a woman. Or at least a very cooked Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All right. Speaking of women, let's continue this fun show. We've got, like I said, 3 hours more of content for you lovely folks. And the next thing that we're going to get into is going to be a really good one. Thank you for watching on Rumble. If you're on there, we got the chat up. And the next one is about a Swiss soccer star. Now, I have to admit, I don't give a shit about soccer. I played it once for about 2 minutes, and then I decided I didn't care. My brother played it for a while, still thought it was stupid. And then I grew up and went into football and hockey, where I learned that, yeah, as a sport, soccer was necessary back before you could invent football or hockey. But now that you can have football, basketball, hockey, to a lesser extent baseball, I feel like you don't really need soccer overall. It's just people running around outside. And so when they were like, hey, man, Swiss soccer star, and I was like, who cares? And then they said Alicia Lehman gets a cheeky shirt request. And then I was like, okay, that headline has garnered my attention. Swiss soccer forward Alicia Lehman had made her first appearance in the Women's World Cup match on Friday as her squad topped the Philippines in a 2-0 game in their first round of group play. Oh, that sounds sexy. Soccer is grass hockey. Soccer is not grass hockey, and I will explain to you exactly why. That ball can't kill you, okay? That puck can be lethal. You take that puck to the face, it's game over, all right? All right? If you're a ref and you take one to the eye, you could be done, all right? You take one to the teeth, and you might lose whatever teeth you have left. I mean, let's be honest. The only reason goaltenders live as long as they do is because they're deep down suicidal. I would know. I was a goaltender. Every time they're skating, bring it, fucking end it now. And then you just stack your pads, watch them fly over, and it's not over, and you keep going. Damn lawn fairies. Yes, I will not take soccer is grass hockey. No. What's the one where lacrosse is grass hockey? I will accept lacrosse as grass hockey. You also can't cross-check in soccer. That is very, very true. Soccer is grass foosball. I dare I say, I feel like we are lessening these other sports by trying to say that soccer is their... No. Soccer is just soccer, and it sucks. But my point is, the Swiss soccer forward had received an interesting proposal. Lehman, who is one of the most followed female athletes playing in the Women's World Cup, received a strange request from one of the fans who packed into Dunedin Stadium in New Zealand. Would you like to see the request that she got? Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. Look, I understand why. Boop. But this ain't good, guys. Seriously, dude. Alicia Lehman, can I get your shirt? I mean, really? Really, dude? You want her shirt? I guarantee you he's going to sell it. All right? He is going to sell it. Trucker 18-Wheeler saying, hey, Johnny, in the Rumble chat. Hey, Trucker 18-Wheeler. I want to make sure to let everybody know we read the Rumble chat. What the fuck is that? Fat Conan, that thing is disturbing. Oh. Yes, so, yeah. Can I get your shirt? Is, I don't know. And is it weird that the neck tattoo to me looks like some sort... I feel like, lady, that wasn't the Swiss. That... And it's supposed to be on your arm. Oh... Pet the homie. Oh, pet the homie. Who's the homie you're trying to pet? The guy holding the sign or the lady who's kind of hot to trot? I'll say this. You put out the creeper vibes hard. And who's sitting next to you? Okay? Who's sitting next to you? You should not be smiling this much to be sitting next to a man asking for a woman's shirt. Unless you have no relation to that man whatsoever. It still seems... Oh, that's right. Holy shit, fuck me. I'm in the way. I'm covering up half this amazing duo. Lacrosse is grass jala. Jala? I don't know what jala is. Odd. Anyways, so yes, you're sitting there with that lady. You're holding up this sign. So what are we thinking here? Are we thinking like pervy fixation? That's his side piece. I mean, mom. Oh, fat coated. That gets a Crowder drop. I need to get a, like I said, I gotta get the other two on here now that I thought about them. But yeah, fucking Jesus, man. It's kind of creepy. It's, and by kind of, I mean, it's like the whole way creepy. But here's my question. Is he just doing this to get her shirt to sell it online? Like, I feel like this whole thing is to make a play for eBay for, like, millions of dollars. Like, you can, because you know some super soccer simp person is going to have a problem. It's a word, Twitch. It's a fucking word. Anyways, is going to have a problem with not owning that shirt and be willing to fork quite a lot of money over for it. I feel like "Can I get your jersey" should be given with a contract. Like that's the only way that happens. I mean, if she's, dude, don't give him your jersey. Sell it. Tell him you're gonna post it online. He can bid for it like all the other plebs. That's what you do. Tell him that this foxy bitch is selling her shirt and she'll take her money like the Swiss always do, in gold. Anybody's gold. Literally anybody's. All right. That felt good. Holy Jesus, we're flying through the time, and I got a lot of shit left to do. We have, like I said, a show prep to go all the way till 5:30. There might be a repairman in our future. We might. Oh no, I can't. Because there's too much liability in having a random repair guy expose himself online. Like not like that. No. Before any of you even dare think it. Too late, asshole. Alrighty, so this one won't piss you off. Hey! Speak and you shall receive. Hold on just 1 second. So guess who that is? And I don't know if I have anyone here to answer the door at the moment. Let's see. This is going to be fun. I'd love to have to get up for possibly 10 to 15 minutes to walk up a flight of stairs and across the room. Oh, Jesus. We'll see if my phone goes off in a minute. Johnny is setting up his date. No, I'm trying to repairman porn. No. Who did they vote for? What does that matter, Rusty Grammar? Have we not? We finally got away from that for like a fucking week. Don't bring us back into that shit. You need one of those Ring door locks to open it remotely. Yeah, I don't think I have that kind of budget. But, you know, we'll see. Talk through the ring, brother. Fat Conan, did you know Trump did own slaves? Oh, shit. See, that's what I should... You know what? I apologize. I should have left him in there, and I should have just made him a punching bag. You know, Trump didn't own slaves. I'd be like, yeah, he did. He totally owned slaves. Trump lied to you. You believe that shit? You're such a simp. Oh, God. I'm going to get myself kicked off of Twitch today. God damn it. Because of a word. That the only people offended by it are the ones who are... And even then, the fact that you can't laugh at it, part of the problem. Alrighty. So let's move on to something way more fun. A report says that a study used to justify vax mandates, which claim boosters reduce COVID death by 94%, failed to show deaths from all causes fell 94% as well. Oops, oops, oops. This and other things filed under duh, but let's get into this. Dr. Vinay Prasad, a medical doctor and professor at UC San Francisco, with a new paper he co-authored in the New England Journal of Medicine. This week at the New England Journal of Medicine and at Tracy Beth Hogue, RD, and I, prove that Israeli studies, which the FDA relied upon, are confounded. Boosters reduced non-COVID deaths far too much to be true. Israeli authors concede with this reply. Wow, millions got unproven boosters. FDA failed. What? That's a weird... Okay, what is this? This is a big, huge article. Potential healthy vaccine bias in study of vaccine against COVID-19. Okay, so yes, it's just, again, they fucking lied. Using observational methods, Arbel et al., December 23, 21 issue, calculated just 90% lower mortality due to COVID-19 among participants who received their first booster of the vaccine than among those who did not receive a booster. They found 65 COVID-19 associated deaths, reported 0.16 per 1,000 persons among participants. In the booster group, 137 reported as per among those non-booster group. A 94.6% difference? That doesn't seem right. In a subsequent letter, March 10th, 441 deaths not related to COVID-19 in the booster group and 963 deaths not related to COVID-19 in the non-booster group. So the mortality not related to COVID-19 corresponds to 94.8. So the lower mortality not related to COVID-19 among participants in the booster group indicates a markedly lower incidence of adverse health outcomes in the booster group. So not taking the booster caused a 0.2% lower mortality rate. So we lost 0.2. We would have lost 0.2% more people if none of us took the booster. I would treat them very well, pay them for their labor, and cook nice big meals, so maybe they wouldn't exactly count as slaves. Rusty Grammar, I wish I had read that first comment. Wow. Bird Collector saying, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bird Collector. We've got a show rolling for you. Thank you for joining us and being part of it. Joe Berger asking, what's a booster? Well, you see, when they want to get the rocket to space, they need to give it an insane amount of force to launch. Now, to do that, they need to carry a large amount of fuel and then convert it to thrust. But doing all of that also means hauling a lot of shit you don't want to carry around. So they use what's called a booster. Now, the booster is to get the ultimate goal of the rocket to its multiple fucking, god damn it. To get it to its, what's the fucking M word for it? Multi-stage launch trajectory. God damn it. Fuck it. I can't do science shit now. I'm too stupid. I can't do space stuff anymore. The brain is fucked between the heat and everything else. It's all going to hell. Space joke dead. Oh, hey, cool. I got a text message. What does that say? Hope it doesn't say. Oh, never mind. Oh, but I hear someone walking around upstairs, so I think we're good. Grab a beer, mate. Oh, man. It's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th COVID shots and so on. Really? I thought you were talking about those shots everyone was getting. No, the story was talking about those shots that everyone was getting. Whereas I was mostly pointing out that, yeah, we all knew that this stuff was bullshit and you were kind of cherry-picking data and kind of forcing us all to deal with a narrative that we shouldn't have. I was just mostly pointing it out, like, for funsies. That was the goal that we had. But Johnny, I hear if you swallow, you get 30% off your plumbing bill. Well, All right, so I just scored myself 30%. Good to know. Good to know. I'll let him know. I'll be like, hey, before you got here, I checked it out, and I can, in fact, swallow. I possess that ability. So we have that. Oh, Fauci for president 2024. Indeed. Indeed. He wouldn't lie to us again. Alrighty. So this next video, I wish I could go fucking full screen on this shit, man. I don't know why I can't do that. This next one, I find truly hilarious. That's going to be one happy plumber. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Tipping in America is crazy.
Crazy. I went to a Starbucks recently and I ordered a croissant. And then the barista spun the machine around. It said, do you want a tip? And then I asked her, I said, do people normally tip here at Starbucks? And she said to me, yeah, people tip if they want to be nice.
If they want to be nice?
And then she said it with a voice.
All right, so up until this part, I was really kind of okay with this guy, despite the fact that he got off a private jet with a fucking baby in a front pouch. But yeah, take it away, Toots.
Where it was sort of an attitude. And then I said, okay, well, if I tip, do I get a blowjob?
You said that?
And for how long? Long story short, she actually called the cops. As they arrested me, they pushed me away. I remember thinking that I would have actually tipped her if she wasn't such a bitch. You know, and that's actually Alpha King rule number 14. You can attract way more bees with honey than a beehive.
The fuck? You can attract way more bees with honey than a beehive. Did you hear yourself, dude? Look, I was okay with this up until that point. Like, I was fine with all of that. But more bees with honey than a beehive? Hey, send hi your plumbers. What?
Fuck off.
No idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're asking me to let you talk to my plumber, the answer is no. Send him your plumber's number. Oh, Andrew Tate. Don't tip. No. I was calling him Andrew Tate because he has an Andrew Tate look to him. And he's like, that's alpha rule number 14. I'm just like, oh, God. Anybody who's like, look at me get off a private jet, being a fucking whatever. Oh, I got my rule being Alpha King. That's rule number 4. Like, all right. Okay. You're living a shtick. And more importantly, you're living a life that you shouldn't have. But because enough dumb people will pay you for you to tell them your shtick and go, oh, I bet I could do that if I could make that work for me. Yeah, that's, again, that whole clip. And that was the thing when I found it too. I was like, wait a minute, you could catch more women with honey than a beehive? And I want to be able to rewind it. That part is the part that's important.
Tipping in a
And I hate that they cut it right there, because right after he's like, you could catch more bees with honey than a beehive, and it's like the guy even talking is like about to go, wait a minute, what? If you have a beehive, you don't need to catch bees. You have bees. The guy as a tool needs to take a ride on Seagate. I don't think so. The barista was probably underage, so he probably propositioned a minor. I mean, that would be hilarious if that was the part of the story he wasn't telling. That'd be funny. He's like, yeah, but we looked into this, and it turns out that lady was 15, and so you propositioned a minor. Yeah, but my point is still valid. Yeah, but that's why they arrested you, because you tried a kid. Look, it's alpha rule number 14. If they're going to demand money, you have to fuck them. I'm really worried that at some point while I'm doing one of these rants, the plumber's going to come downstairs, and I'm going to be sitting here doing this, and he's going to come downstairs just in time to hear me say something like, if you give him money, you have to fuck him. Like, it's not going to help. It's not going to help anyone. He's going to unzip. No, actually, I know who the plumber is. We've had him He's been here before. He did the last repair. Very nice gentleman. I'm sure he'll be a consummate professional. So yes, thank you. But your weird, what would we call it? Would we call it? I guess am I a stuck cripple going, hey, what are you doing, step plumber? I mean, how does that work? How does that? I don't know. I don't want to know. Now that I think about it, there are some trains I don't want to ride. All right, so let's catch up while we've got one last story to do. Consummate, nice choice of words. Yes, every once in a while, I don't do half bad. So Universal Studios is something we were talking about last week because they shaved their trees down to fucking nubs. And they did it all to punish the people that were protesting. And on the one hand, I get it. But on the other hand, I am kind of a Mother Earth a pleb or whatever. Fucking Mark, whatever you want to call it. Tom, Brady, Chip, Bob. Anyways, so I don't like the idea of like trimming down trees and making that tree's life just harder solely for because you want to fight, the assholes asking for more money. Ask for a discount if you plug his business. What? You realize he's going to do the repair. I'm going to do a show. I mean, if I'm going to be doing that, then I have to leave. So you're saying I should end the show right now? Like I'll end it an hour or like 2 hours early? 2.5 hours early and just fucking call it. Is that what you think? Call it a day? Because let me tell you, not doing that on stream or at all, really, but definitely not on stream. But yes, rest assured, I will not ask for a discount if I plug his business. Just put on a 10-minute video. No. Not that plug. What the hell are you talking about? It's not his business. I don't know what the fucking. I don't know. You guys have been telling me to do stuff for the. I fucking know. I don't know. So let's go ahead. We're gonna drop the experts and the serial killers thing just because we got plenty of time and plenty of content. So we'll drop that one, and it's not that interesting. Alrighty. So as you remember, they trimmed the trees. Now, the actors decided to complain that the trees had been cut back and removed. So they whined to their government officials in L.A., and as you may have guessed, L.A. officials decided to do something. City of L.A., investigation update, L.A. City Controller Kenneth Mejia. The Streets L.A. has informed us that they are issuing a citation in the amount of $250 for a first-time offense to Universal Studios. The citation alleges a violation of trimming trees without a city permit. Yeah, you heard me right. $250. They paid more to cut them trees than they did the fine. They paid more to do this to the let's get this. Oh, yep, now it's X logo everywhere. X gonna give it to you. They paid more to do this to the trees than they did the fine for doing it. $250 fine to Universal. How will they recover? I know, right? That's like one person's admission to the fucking studio park. That's like one Universal Studios admission. And there's your $250. Do you want a day pass? We'll just give you one of those and call it good. Like, oh. You gotta love it when the very liberal, very voice of the people, government overlords just do their gosh darn best to do absolutely nothing at all. Amazing. Let's see. Oh, and for those of you that don't remember, here's a lovely before and after shot. So for those of you that feel like, hey man, that seems really, really excessive. Yeah, it kind of does, considering this seems excessive to start. This seems like, holy God, let those trees grow a little bit. This seems like, why did you bother leaving the trees at all? Yeah, this literally seems like these are going to be dead trees, especially right now, record heat. You know what those trees really need? No leaf cover whatsoever. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, and I love it. We got to cut these trees back. No, the only reason you have to cut these trees back, you see, is because you guys need to live there. If you didn't live there, the trees could be fine. Hide the concrete thing versus, oh, cool, concrete thing. Yeah, dude, I'll admit Thank you for the burp sticker and the 100 bits, Wilmer Autotech. This isn't much. I agree, this isn't much. But like I said, if you're going to do that, then why bother even having the trees? And this is the other thing. The trees are actually city property. The trees are not the property of this the owner of the building here. The trees are city property. The trees are on the sidewalk. So those are city trees. Oh, I hear them. That's them. So we're going to have a fun fucking time. I'm going to continue doing a show while he works on a fucking piece of the house. It's going to be weird. We might have we might be pulling a Three Dudes with a View kind of like fucking bandsaw noises and shit. We'll see. This and more continuing on today's exciting show. Alrighty, so that's that. Do we have anything more on the story? But don't worry, everybody. If you think that that's really outrageous, that the city charged them only $250 for this whole thing, in what was clearly not a petty fucking snub move of the highest order, there's a silver lining. If they trim the trees again, it's $1,000 this time. 1,000. That's a lot. I mean, I've heard 750,000 is a lot, but I can't be sure. Oh my God, really? Why do you even bother? What can you do with the 250? Give one junkie a bath? I mean, come on, California. What are we doing? What are we doing on this world as it spins? Alrighty, so I've got to move this for a second. We're going to clear out our second hour or our first hour stories and load up our second hour stories right on time, even after dropping one. I really like that. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to drop the computer audio down so you don't hear me loading up all these stories. I'll just hit this button right here. Boop. There we go. There's the first one. We're going to be talking about a police dog suspected of committing no, you're starting too early for me, Sean. All right. So let's get our second story here. The second story that we're going to be rolling up for you today is a video showing a suspected. Well, I won't say what it is. It's a video showing an amazing fucking happening. And why is this screen so large? Jesus, is that? Oh, God, I'm at 300%. That's why. All right, that's why. I bet all of these are going to be super inflated. Nope, you're fine. It was just Fox that went 300% on me. What the heck are you, Lizzo? All right, we got to catch up on Hunter Biden. We got some news about him. I hope this... if I could say fat code, I feel like, who cares? You know? Does it mean anything? Alrighty, so Hunter Biden's lawyer, we got a fun thing about that. We've got a Texas construction worker who was who's got one hell of a lawsuit. And something you might have noticed if you read the description. We have a story about a man who shot and killed his pregnant boyfriend. I'll let that marinate. And we're going to catch up on Ben Shapiro and find out why he is so pissed off about the Barbie movie. Because Ben Shapiro has gone gone nuclear. Barbenheimer reference. I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to just start doing things that reference Barbie or Oppenheimer and just Barbenheimer reference. No more butt baby for that guy. What? No more. I have no idea what we're talking about now. Extra tip required. Jesus. Brycat saying, hey, how you doing, Brycat? Good to see you. 80% of straight repairmen. Oh, Fallen. Do not, you know he reads everything on the teleprompter. I can't have that happening. All right? Don't do that to me, man. We got a show going here for another 2.5 hours. It's what I gotta do. All right, anyways. So, yes, we've got that. We've got Ben Shapiro. Oh, that's all of our stories. Let's see if we've... And we've got the audio muted. The audio's back up so you can do your sound drops and all that lovely shit. Thank you very much. Fat Conan never wasting a moment to just blow one right across the bow. Nice. Alrighty, so we've got a lot of stuff to catch up in the second hour. The first story is about a police officer unleashing a police dog on an unarmed black man in Ohio. Now, I have not watched any of the video on this story because I didn't want to have a biased opinion. But I feel like they kind of put that title there to give me a biased opinion. I feel like they want me to feel like, oh my God, a completely unjustified action. But I've reached the point now where I'm like, dude, if the cop is chasing you and he has a dog, the police dog is not a thing that you use just because you have no other option. The police dog is there to help catch people. That's what the dog is for. They run really fast. Welcome to the chat room. Did we just have a blip? Because it just reset my chat. Let's check the old notifications. Nope, everything looks good. No blips. Beauty. All right. So, back into the story. Let's go ahead and pop this up here. Again, and they even start it with the newsroom. Disturbing encounter. Let's see what the encounter involves before we jump right to disturbing. Because again, if the guy just recently assaulted somebody or robbed somebody or stole something or did anything illegal, and he was running from law enforcement, what is your ulterior suggestion? That he let him go? That he shoot him? Again, if you're running away from the police and they have a dog, I kind of feel like, as far as I understand, it's kind of SOP, you know? It's SOP. To just throw the dog in the mix. Book him, Fido. Oops. Thought that'd be really slick, and I didn't have that button punched up.
Department after an officer unleashed a canine on an unarmed black man who had his hands in the air. The encounter happened on July the 4th. But
Okay. So this encounter happened on July the 4th. I don't know why we need this satin-voiced British man to tell us about it, but hey, how you doing, homie? Yeah. Okay, it's not looking good for me now. I'm gonna say, yeah. If he had his arms up in surrender and he wasn't running, you don't need to unleash the dog.
law enforcement officials just released the body cam video. Sinez Polo Sandoval takes us through what happened.
The footage provided by Ohio State Highway Patrol is disturbing, but now under scrutiny after a man was mauled by a police officer's canine. July 4th, Jackson County, Ohio. A case report shows a highway patrol officer in a marked vehicle tried stopping the driver of this big rig for a missing mud flap. The man behind the wheel, later identified by authorities as 23-year-old Jadarius Rose, drives on, and a chase begins. About 20 minutes into the pursuit, the big rig is seen rolling to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
But that lasts only a few seconds. The driver continues to flee, and officers stay on him for another 8 minutes.
I gotta love it. He stopped like, all right, let him get close. Let him get close, and I'm gonna pull off. I'm gonna pull off real fast, and they won't have any choice but to let me go. Right. They will let you go. There is no chance that they have radioed down the road, and you are eventually just heading into more police officers.
We're heading northbound.
It wasn't until police used tire deflation devices
We're stopped.
that the chase came to a slow but dramatic and disturbing stop. That's a Circleville, Ohio Police Department K-9 unit rolling up to the scene. After repeated orders from state troopers, the driver eventually steps out of the rig, his hands in the air as requested. A patrolman is heard asking the K-9 to not be released. Though it's unclear if he could be heard by all officers on scene, that's when the K-9 is deployed.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't get the dog off of it.
After the K-9 takedown, an officer approaches, then...
Okay. I didn't want to have to do it. I did not want to have to do it, but God damn it. That one's bad. Of course, it's a Western expression. They like to hire ex-cons, or that's what the joke is. Oh, it's Western Express. Jesus. Hey, man. They fucked up bad. Yeah, especially since we have actual body cam footage of don't release the dog. Don't let the dog on him. Hey, don't let the dog on him. And then they I just heard you say let the dog. I'm sorry, you say let the dog on? No, I said don't let the dog. Oh, doggone it. He was not getting down like he was told. That worked out quick when the dog gets involved. Right? But still, look, the guy tried to resist arrest. I don't know the logic in driving away and then stopping and driving away, and then they deflate your tires. Just get down. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground, put your hands behind your back, because I'm sorry, but at this point, after everything that's happened, a visit in the county lockup and a ride in the back of a popo car is the very least that you could expect from your day-to-day. And I feel like everybody involved, the officers, you, lawyers, even the dog, would have preferred it if it was all low-key and you just went, lie down, put your hands behind your back. Because no offense, man, there was no winning for you in that. Although I have to say, this might be a close second. Because yes, your face is mauled to shit, but hey, you've got a lawsuit on your hands. A little bit of that county money.
Quickly walks away, her hands covering her face as Rose screams in pain. The frustration audible in the voice of another state officer.
Was I not loud enough?
After the dog is removed, officers move in to arrest Rose and administer
Okay,
first
wait
aid.
a minute. All right, so the dog got his arm. He doesn't look mauled in the face that bad.
The dog bite me.
All you had to do was come to me.
You just let the dog bite me. All you had to do was come to me. That's not going to look good, okay? I'm sorry. That's not going to look good at the trial.
Was I not loud enough?
After the dog is removed, officers move in to arrest Rose and administer first aid.
You just let a dog bite me.
All you had to do was come to me.
I was coming, all the guns pointing at me. How you do this for me to respect you? You got a gun pointing at me. It's like...
Dude, okay. You had a little bit of ground with the whole you let the dog bite me. I was willing to buy that and go along with it with the you let the dog bite me. But the dog did bite you because you didn't pull over the first time or the second time, and in fact did not stop until they deflated all of the 18-wheeler's tires. So I just kind of feel like, they were kind of waiting for you to wrap it, you know? And I'm going to say, couple puncture wounds on the arm, probably not good. I certainly hope nothing happens to the dog, because the dog doesn't know any better. The dog knows what the dog is trained. And the dog is trained when there's someone that they're all like, get that guy. I'm supposed to get that guy. Unless the dog's racist. The dog could be racist. I don't know. I've heard dogs are colorblind, so I would think if they're colorblind, they don't see color. They just see people in varying shades of gray. But I don't know.
20 of y'all.
All you had to do was stop, brother.
I did stop.
A spokesperson for the Ohio State Highway Patrol
All you had to
tells
do is
CNN,
stop, brother.
Troop
The Ohio. Oh, it's Ohio. All you had to do is stop, brother. I did stop. Yeah, and then you pulled away again. And, oh, by the way, you stopped after you drove away the first time. Well, without stopping. And then when you drove away the second time, you did not stop until you were stopped. Ohio, nice observation. Yeah. Ohio.
Troopers were attempting to gain compliance by providing verbal commands to the suspect. The Circleville Police Department deployed their canine, which resulted in the suspect being bitten. CNN has reached out to the Circleville Police Department for comment. Police say Rose was taken to a local hospital where he was treated and released before being taken to jail. His attorney declined to comment. Per that case report that was filed, Rose reportedly spoke to troopers while he was at the hospital being treated for his injuries, maintained that he had no idea why they were attempting to pull him over, that he was simply trying to haul a delivery to Grove City, Ohio before making his way home. Meanwhile, the head of the Columbus, Ohio chapter of the NAACP saying that she is appalled by what she saw in this video and is calling for an investigation.
I am appalled. We should call for an investigation into what that truck driver did. I am appalled. I'm appalled by what I saw in this video. You mean where you saw a guy driving a truck clearly being flagged down by the cops, deliberately evade them once, twice, almost 3 times? Look, I'm not saying that guy deserves any of that. Certainly doesn't. Didn't seem to deserve the dog being sicked on him, and we saw in the video there. But certainly didn't do himself any favors leading up to it. I mean, he did evade the police not once, not twice, but 3 times. Alrighty, so we're going to keep going for, again, another, wait a minute, I got to do math now. Shit, what is that? Hour and 45? No. 2 hours and 15. 2 and 15. 2 and 15 is what we got left in change. I get thrown off really, really bad when I got to talk, or plain stupid. Oh, man. I don't think it's dirty at all. I think it was a mistake. He didn't mean to let the dog go. It looked like the dog kind of got out a little loose. But yeah, all over a mud flap. Sad. Yeah, all over a mud flap. Which is why I'm saying we need an investigation into this driver. Because I feel like if you didn't do anything wrong, and you've got all your ducks in a row, and you're just a guy hauling a load, you don't run from the cops in a big rig. It's not exactly a inconspicuous vehicle. There are things about it that stand out, namely the size. Anyways, so you might have pulled over. I mean, again, if you lead the cops on a chase, you can't be surprised when they're amped up at the end of it. They literally deployed spike strips to fucking take out your tires. That means they had to, like, clear the road and make sure nobody else was coming and then throw out spike strips, and then you go right on through. Just doop, doop, doop. So I'm sorry. This is the problem I have with this. This was the wrong thing to happen to this guy. You're once, twice, 3 times evading. Now our dogs are going to attack you. Once, twice, 3 times evading. Yeah, it's not gonna go well for you if you do that. Like I said, it's not like the guy doesn't have a point. Like, he got attacked by those dogs, and he absolutely shouldn't have. But also, on the same bend, man, that guy kind of put himself in a position where the cops and the dogs were incredibly amped up. You led them on a little chase. Ooh, we got one today. Look, I'm not saying cops are adrenaline junkies, but I'm saying when you work an adrenaline-filled job, your body gets used to it. And you become an adrenaline junkie, whether you want to or not. So whether you like it or not, much like a greyhound, a pit bull, any sort of performance dog that senses it's showtime, as soon as that guy pulled that shit and drove off the first time, every cop immediately thought, oh,
we got one!
Oh. How many of them were like, woo, let's go? Exactly. They were ready to do their job. And if you Get that going. And that's the thing, too. That's got to be a weird fucking thing where you're amped up, you're on it, and you're like, yeah, but you're also in an incredibly dangerous situation that could get you killed. You could get shot in the face, as we've seen before, officers being wrongfully gunned down and stuff in certain videos where they're taking things, safe or whatever. But so this time, in this particular video, they were not taking any chances, and they had the dog out. They had everything going. The guy put that situation together. If he stops the first time, they just go, hey, you're missing a mud flap. Like, think about that. If this dude just pulls over the first time, they tell him he's missing a mud flap. They give him a ticket for said missing mud flap. They go on about their day. I don't think anybody else would. They wouldn't have called in other officers. The whole show wouldn't have gone that whole shebang. I'd have expected a fat white dude in the cab. I didn't have any. I knew it wasn't a fat white dude because of the story, because they're like, oh, the cops used the dog in a clearly unarmed black man attacked by police canine, and I was just like, I was worried it was one of those videos where the guy was running, because I feel like people don't realize if you continue to run, they loose the dog. That's the thing. In this particular case, yeah, there was no need. There was no need to put that dog into action. But again, there was also no need to drive those cops that far down the highway to get them all riled up. And that's what the guy, and continually insisting that, I'm just doing my job, just a truck driver trying to deliver my load and get home. Interesting, because when the cops try to pull you over, you're supposed to, not run. And I'm sorry, that doesn't make you look real innocent. And hey, you only made that mistake several times, though. Several times. Alrighty. So, oh, Jesus, is it this? Alrighty. We've got a lot of people here. Let's get this fucking ad over with first. I got the audio down while we get this ad over because it's for Fox Nation and Sirius XM. Sirius XM sucks. Fox Nation. Alrighty. So this is a excuse me. This is a busy street in South Africa. Let's go ahead and just put it in on there. A busy street in South Africa. Now this video is only a minute long, so we're gonna just kind of give you the play-by-play here. I have no idea. This looks like a bustling shopping center. Everyone just about their business. Hey, that looks like Patrice O'Neal. Never mind, that's a lady. Somebody selling some shit on the sidewalk. Oh, damn! You just about got run over by a parked car. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh, wow. P. Salty. Dude, yeah. He jumped like a champ. Dude, he jumped, and that dude lost one of his 9 lives. All right, we're going back to this. There's no audio on it, unfortunately, which sucks. All right, so there he is. He's putting his shit together. Again, I wish I could full screen this. I gotta say, it looks like he's selling stuff. You look like a street vendor? Yeah, these are what, like little street vendors? Oh, damn! Oh, man. Was that his car? Or his van? Those are a lot of vans. Look at that road. Oh, it looks like a scene out of Ghostbusters. Jesus Christ. Sign that man up. Maybe. What the heck? Yeah, apparently this video is showing the moment an explosion rocked South Africa, killing 1 and injuring dozens. Are they going to do the slow-mo? Otherwise, do I got to go back? Oh, all right. Everybody's closing up shop. But you know what? We're closing up shop, but we're not taking any chances. Roll them fucking windows down. It is done. We are Dunskies. Woo. No kebabs being bought today in this little haberdashery. Oh, man. All of the cars are just fucking strewn about. Nobody's moving. Holy crap, you're waiting till now to get out of the vehicle? You stayed in there that long? What, were you hoping for an aftershock? Where are you going to go, Toots? Oh, that's rough. That is some rough stuff. So authorities in Johannesburg are investigating the cause of an explosion that resulted in the death of a man whose body was found by firefighters underneath a vehicle. Oh, no, we got someone who didn't win the Frogger game. Oh, we almost saw who was number 2 on that list. Jesus. Alrighty, so the death of the man body under the vehicle. In addition to the man's death, at least 48 people are said to have been injured. The cause of the blast during evening rush hour Wednesday in downtown Johannesburg remains unclear. The company that supplies gas to that part of the city said it did not believe its underground pipelines were responsible, as authorities first thought. Yeah, but something had to do it. An investigation is underway. City authorities brought in specialists to determine what other underground pipes or cables there were in the area and to determine if there was a threat of another explosion or gas leak. We are still searching for the source, said Panyaza Lucif, the premier of the Gauteng province, where Johannesburg is located. Authorities estimate that the area covering 5 city blocks was damaged. At least 6 roads were affected, and 34 vehicles were damaged, with some of them flipped on their sides or lying on top of other vehicles. That would have been awesome. You fucking hopscotched a car on top of another car. That'd be beautiful. Others had tumbled into gaping crevices that appeared in the middle of the roads as the damage resembled a scene from an apocalyptic movie. Yes, I already said Ghostbusters. Thank you. The explosion just happened just before 5:45 p.m. 5:45 Wednesday. Just as many people were gathering on the streets to catch a minibus taxi home, one of South Africa's most common commuting methods. Oh, that's what those are, minibus taxis. Most of the damaged vehicles were minibus taxis. Eyewitnesses said some people were sitting in the buses when the explosion threw them into the air. One man who did not give his name told television station ENCA, or INSA, that he was in his car when he heard a big sound. The next thing, I was in the air and my car was overturning. He said he was shaken but unhurt. So you were shaken but not stirred? The blast comes just a few weeks after another explosion on the eastern outskirts of Johannesburg, killing 17 people, including 3 children, ages 1, 5, and 15. Oh, no. Authorities have blamed that explosion on a toxic gas leak that allegedly related to an illegal gold processing operation. God damn, that sounds like South Africa's just doing gangbusters. Fat Conan, it was Satan escaping. Really? Really? You think that's where they're keeping him? Didn't look like Israel to me. Jokes. Someone needs to edit a log and the badink sound into the video. Get 1 million clicks. Well, P. Salty, better get on it. It gets stranger. What gets stranger? It's going home time. Frogger LMFAO. Yeah, again, when catching that taxi might catch you. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty, so we've got some... I don't know if this is the video of this. We've got a video, but I don't think this is... I'm worried I'm getting in clickbait here. And by the way, fucking hello pause stroke face, right? I like massive shaving. I'm sorry. You were totally tarded when we started, lady. I can't listen to you. Hey, it's a license to print money. Did it. Did it. You're a piece of shit. Did it. Although I am actually watching this. So, I mean, who's the bigger piece of shit? Is that Hunter Biden? Or is that just the mystery couple? I think that's the mystery. Yeah, that's the mystery couple. There's Hunter Biden. Where's the picture with the bong rip? I don't have time for the CDC. Oh, there's Biden. There he is. Is this the one with the bong rip? I gotta get the picture with the bong rip on there. That's what this is all about. What did he give you, some coke? There's no coke. I've been over this whole boat. There's no money. There's no coke. All right, are they leaving or what? Where's... All right, this looks like the scene where the guy is he coming out? No. Apparently not. All righty. Well, I'm gonna have to go to the article because this video was useless. Boop. I've got you playing on both Rumble and YouTube, and it's a little off, and it's echoing, and it's funny. Well, Trucker 18-Wheeler, thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. So that video doesn't have what we want. Kevin Morris, an attorney and advisor for Hunter Biden, was spotted Thursday smoking a bong on the balcony of his Malibu, California home while the president's son was visiting. Right? Because he's California sober. Oh, dude. Hey, Hunter, I know you got all those problems, man. You sure you want to hit that pipe? Yeah, dude, I've been doing blow in the White House. Who cares? Oh, fuck. Morris appeared to be puffing on the white bong in plain view of the public street outside the home. Hunter Biden was at the Malibu home at the time of the bong rip, but was not present on the balcony when the photos were snapped. Yes, because he was inside doing blow, according to photos obtained by Fox News Digital. It's unclear what substance Morris appeared to be smoking, but recreational marijuana is legal in California. Hunter's visit to Morris's house, which was first reported by the Daily Mail, comes as the House Oversight Committee's investigation into the Biden family finances took a sharp turn this past week with Thursday's release of an FBI document that detailed how he, along with his father, President Biden, allegedly coerced Burisma CEO Mykola Zlochevsky to pay them millions of dollars in exchange for their help in getting the Ukrainian prosecutor who was investing the company fired. All righty. Morris, a prominent Hollywood attorney, has assumed an increasingly big role. Thank you, Angry Saxon, for assuming a role in the show. This is not my house, he said. Usual suspects, yes.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower.
But she ain't no smoke blower. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm kind of phoning in the ripping on my mom jokes today. I'm just, my heart's not in it today. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Morris, a prominent Hollywood attorney, assumed increasingly big role in Biden's life, to the point that the wealthy lawyer has been dubbed Hunter's sugar brother. That role has involved a wide range of areas, from financial support to helping write a book to lending a private jet. Indeed, Biden, 53, flew to and from the Arkansas courthouse for his May child support hearing aboard a luxury private jet owned by Morris, according to the New York Post, which cited flight and business records. Huh. So where is the bong picture? You said you had pictures. I saw one on the thing I clicked to get here, and I don't see my bong picture. Where is the smoky photo? You dicks, it's not even in the article. What cunts? Fuck you, Fox News. So we can't have... They put it on the head of this thing, and so you click it just to see it. But, Odd. Alrighty. Well, we can't... Either way, it doesn't look really good when you go to see your quote-unquote sugar brother and he goes out on the balcony to hit the bong while you're where? So you're visiting your lawyer and you just thought, you know what I'll do? I'll hang out in here while you go out on the balcony and hit the bong. It's not at all that it's plausible deniability, so you don't see me do really hard illicit drugs. Banging his wife. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I believe that drugs is the answer. I believe Hunter had to get high. Oh, man. It just, again, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You're already, how old is his wife? I don't know that he has a wife. His dingus is up. You guys are so invested in Hunter plowing this guy's wife. I don't know why Hunter would be plowing this guy's wife. It's his sugar brother. If he was plowing anybody, it would have been that guy. He probably sucked his dick. I mean, the guy spots you a private plane, endless amounts of money, helps you get out of all your legal troubles, of which you have many. I feel like probably not the first dick Hunter sucked. Hunter's probably a dick-sucking man. Dick-sucking man. Alrighty, so I bet they used Pelosi's hammer. Oh! There's still brown stains on it from before. Alrighty, so speaking of drug users, a Texas worker accused of being on drugs was actually dying of heat stroke. Mother of the mother of 24-year-old worker who died. Oh, he died. Oh shit. Shit. This gets more depressing. Alrighty. The mother of a 24-year-old worker who died from heat stroke while working for a construction firm in San Antonio, Texas, has filed a lawsuit against his employer. Gabriel Infante was working for BCom Construction in San Antonio, Texas on June 23rd, 2020, digging in the hot summer sun to move internet fiber optic cable, a job he recently started with a childhood best friend while they were finishing college. The lawsuit comes after the Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott signed a controversial bill into law on the 14th of June that prohibits local municipalities from enacting heat protection standards for construction workers. So the government made it possible for the company to fry this guy? Who's the mom suing? The state or the company? Or both? Oh, wow. The bill nullifies ordinances previously passed in Austin and Dallas that mandated 10-minute breaks for workers every 4 hours. A similar ordinance was being considered in San Antonio before the state bill was passed. According to the lawsuit, Infante began exhibiting heat stroke symptoms, including confusion, altered mental state, dizziness, and loss of consciousness. 24-year-old college kid. Yes, 24-year-old college kid. Jesus Christ. His friend, coworker Joshua Espinoza began pouring cold water over him, trying to cool him down. A foreman insisted Espinoza call police, claiming Infante's bizarre behavior was due to drugs, and that the foreman pushed for a drug test when emergency medical services arrived. On the day of the incident, temperatures in San Antonio reached excess of 100 degrees, with humidity levels reaching as high as 75%. Infante later died in a hospital from severe heat stroke and had a recorded internal temperature of 109.8. Oh, wow. Nobody called me. It was Joshua's mom who called me to tell me I needed to get a hold of Joshua because Gabriel had an accident, said Velma Infante, Gabriel's mother. To this day, I have never gotten a phone call from the owner of the company to offer his condolences on my son's death or an I'm sorry. Nothing like that. But I mean, of course, it doesn't make a difference But I mean, it's the gesture. But I mean, a little something for the effort. I'm sorry, Mrs. Infanti, for your loss. We took a chance and we microwaved your son. It did not work out in his favor. Oops. Alrighty. All right, I'm sorry, that's sad. I didn't realize he died. I hope she fucking gets to sue the shit out of them, like to the ends of the earth. Oh, I need something to lighten up my mood. Let's see. Here we go. Let's watch Ben Shapiro on Twitter totally not overreacting to Barbie dolls. Wait a minute, 17 seconds? No. Go back. We have to hold this picture has to be held accountable. You're about, by the way, dude, way to be that guy that looks kind of creepy, that seems kind of creepy, and then this, whole production, this entire production seems like your need to get your Barbie hate out on. I can understand not liking the Barbie movie, but I feel like disliking it to this level, you're about to burn your doll collection. Yeah, dude. How long have you had that Barbie doll?
What the Run.
This is the ad for Ben Reviews Barbie. All right, yeah, I need to see the actual review. I want to see the review now. This is to protest the Barbie movie. Ben Shapiro lights Barbie and Ken dolls on fire. Yeah, the sound effect was a little creepy. At least he didn't gas them. Well, Salty saying, I encourage others to go this far. Can I ask you a question, Well Salty? Why? Really, why? I collect Spider-Man dolls. Don't tell anyone, says K-Fall in the Great. I collect Gundams. I build my dolls. Yeah, I don't have anything accessible at the moment. But yeah, again, Ben is rarely upset about anything. What could possibly be the issue? I don't know. Battle Brother Zio saying, you're a nerd, Johnny. You might like this story. Well, let's click that link and see what this is. Sin Common Riders, Super Speed Tops Holler. I have no idea what this is about. Maybe in a little bit. Anyways, Johnny, it would take me too long to explain my rage towards this movie. Collected Barbie as a girl. I mean, you collected Barbies as a girl? I collect Weebles, they wobble and don't fall down. Exactly. And that's why they retain their market value, goddammit. Oh, I realize K-Fong got one on me. Johnny knows all about dick-sucking men, right? Yes, I do, apparently. I work with plenty of them. I don't know. That seems like that might not be a good... I'm just paranoid that the guy's going to be coming back now and need me to pay for something, which was kind of the deal. I kind of figured I would be paying for something, and I don't know how that's all working. I guess I'm probably paying somebody else. Slinky is cool until you throw them at a sibling. No, man. Slinkies are awesome. They're super razor thin, so you can pull them tight and use them as a garrote wire. Gee, that's not fucking weird at all, asshole. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move into something else. And now for something completely different. Okay, so Texas worker accused of being on drugs. That lady's got one hell of a lawsuit. Ben Shapiro, he burns the off-road Jeep. Right. The he's burning his... You're burning your Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling Barbie dolls? You must have spent so much money to get those early, dude. Damn. All prices researched at time of reporting. This means that in this segment, how much he hates Barbie, which he later describes as a flaming pile of dog shit, he spent $69 on Barbie dolls. No. He did not spend $69 on Barbie dolls. He spent $69 on his Barbie doll collection, and he got very disappointed with the movie, so he burned all of his movie merch because he was pissed at the movie. I mean, if anyone saw that video and didn't realize those were Ben Shapiro's dolls, I mean, not because he bought them for the bit, but because he owned them, and he was very excited for the movie, and he got all dressed up in, I'm sure, a pink suit, and wanted to go and have a great time, and he was very disappointed with the Barbie movie, and so now he is upset. Oh, Ben Shapiro destroys the Barbie movie for 43 minutes because he'll never get those 2 hours back, and he spent $69 on Barbie dolls. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are the toy building streams, says Fallen. Margot has a giant mouth made for... Right. As for the toy building stream, nobody's really interested in the toy building stream. Like, that's a very niche thing. I don't even know if I want to do that. I have to set up a camera for it and shit. I mean, it's like you're like the one person going, build that Gundam and let me watch. Like, cool. But I don't know. We'll see. I can always get another Gundam and build another Gundam. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. And what am I going to... Yeah, why? I do a lot of streaming already for, like... I do Sunday shows all the time just for fun and just... I don't know. Maybe I want to have time with... No, I haven't paid much attention to it. You have a link? Well, Salty saying, what? True, very corny. Did you see Chrissy Mayer did a special stream about the movie? I did not. Why? Way to add the profit margin to the movie, Ben. Like I said, Ben burnt those toys out of spite. That was a jilted lover. Ben Shapiro is a jilted lover and let it be known that I said that. And tell him I said it. And he'll go, Johnny fucking who? Alrighty. So yes, Ben Shapiro is not happy about the Barbie movie. Alrighty. So let's get, speaking of movies, we have to get over to this. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'll look into that in a minute. Alrighty. There is there is a scene in Christopher Nolan's latest blockbuster movie, Oppenheimer, that has sparked controversy among the Hindu right in India. And does this video actually do it? Because I'd rather just have the video, because that looks like Robert Downey Jr.
To stay ahead of the career curve.
Oh, fuck you with an ad. You and your stupid ads. You have ads. See a doctor. Jesus, you have really bad case of ads. I mean, that is lethal. Ads can kill, all right? You need help. You have ads. Wow, this just doesn't want to end. Ad.
At
Phoenix University. Catch an STD with your ad.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I suppose we all thought that one way or another.
After the Manhattan Project and the Trinity explosion and World War II, the federal government started looking for a wide swath of land where they could continue to do atomic testing because the world had changed.
President Truman approved the Nevada tests.
Why did you smile? Because the world had changed. We'd unleashed carnage of a level not seen. Tis the movie to watch, not Barbie. You talk about Oppenheimer? Yeah, apparently this isn't going to be behind it, so I don't care about the true story behind J. Robert Oppenheimer. Anyhow, the Hindu right are boycotting and demanding the removal of a sex scene in which the titular character utters a famous line from the religion's holy scripture. The film tells the story of the atomic bomb's creator, right? In a scene The scene in question depicts actor Cillian Murphy, who plays the lead role, having sex with Florence Pugh, who plays his lover, Jean Tatlock. Pugh stops during the intercourse and picks up a copy of the one of the Hinduism's holiest scriptures and asks Murphy to read for it. And now I have become death, the destroyer of worlds, the Oppenheimer character says, as they resume intercourse. Oh, wow. The scene has caused an outrage among some right-wing groups, with a politician from India's Hindu Nationalist Party calling the film a disturbing attack on Hinduism. Thank you, Fart Conan. I know your name's Fat Conan, but I'm just calling you Fart Conan for now. Alrighty, so Hindu nationalist, just stacking him, part of a larger conspiracy by anti-Hindu forces. All right, India, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. We didn't care. That movie was made without your thoughts at all, because it's not an attack on your way of life. You just weren't considered. Your feelings were pointless or null and void. I mean, whatever you want to call it. They just didn't give a shit. Oh, man. The scene. In a statement Saturday, India's Information Commissioner Uday Makkar said the scene was a direct assault on religious beliefs of a billion tolerant Hindus, likening it to waging a war on the Hindu community. He added, "We believe that if you remove this scene and do the needful to win hearts of Hindus, it will go a long way to establish your credentials as a sensitized human being and gift your friendship of billions of nice people." Okay, that doesn't sound weird at all. The film has been received well in most quarters in India, which conducted its first nuclear test in 1974, with critics giving it rave reviews and people flocking to cinemas to watch it. Oppenheimer has grossed more than $3 million in its opening weekend in the country, according to local reports, higher than filmmaker Greta Gerwig's highly anticipated Barbie, which released on the same day and grossed just over $1 million. India's film board gave Oppenheimer a UA rating, which is reserved for movies that contain moderate adult themes and can be watched by children under 12 with parental guidance. There are so far no bans on the film in any of the country's states and union territories. I don't think they're going to change the movie for the Hindu people. Do you think they're going to edit the movie for the Hindu people? I mean, no offense, guys. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but you're not China, all right? They're not going to change a storied character's past just because China doesn't want to admit about a military action in Taiwan. Like, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that for you. They're not going to take out certain scenes of the Avengers because it might piss off the Chinese people. For Hindus, they're not gonna bend over back. They'll kind of be like, but do we care? I think me giving that story some public rub is about the most it's gonna get. I think at the end of the day, that's literally all you can hope for, Hindus. I did the best I could for you. I moved the ball down the field. Let's see if I raised awareness. It's very disturbing when she told him, "Thank you. Come again." I mean, come on, Fallen. Come on. I didn't Hindu nothing, says Fat Cone. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty, so we have what, one story left, and we're just about into the third hour. And then I have this Shin Kamen Rider's super speed tops all other superhero movies. This sounds like I've never even heard of this. I have no idea the fuck that is. I will say it's a very interesting picture, though. We got a lady in a Japanese uniform with a sword and some sort of boob cup device. I mean, all right, I'm sorry. Let's flip over to this because this picture's weirding me out. Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody explain what the, I'm all for armor and stuff. It looks cool. What is the advantage of of the half a breastplate just glued to the shirt. Yes, we get it. She's got tits. It seems weird. I'm saying. Just seems weird. All right. And I'm a man who loves tits. I love me some tits. Oh, God, this is that story. That's right. Oh. All right, we got to get through this one. It's a little, and I mean a lot, And then we'll get into the last hour, which is all fun shit. Nothing but giggles for the rest of the show, because I knew this one was going to, well, it's going to be the story it is.
Thanks for joining us for 10 Tampa Bay This Weekend. I'm Miranda Parnell. New details tonight in a double murder-suicide in Winter Haven. The Polk County Sheriff's Office is investigating what appears to be a domestic violence dispute in which a man killed his pregnant partner and then himself. According to deputies, the shooting happened around 7 last night near their home on Central Avenue West. That's where our Hannah Deneen spent the day getting more information. And Hannah, you've learned much more about this couple today.
Thank you, Harvey, for chipping in that. For all of you that are just joining us, just a little friendly warning. This is a somewhat sad story about a person who committed a murder-suicide act in Florida against their pregnant partner. Now, you might be asking why they keep saying pregnant partner and why I called it something else in my description and when I read the story. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I spoke with Riley Groover's mother this afternoon at her home here in this Winter Haven neighborhood where this all happened. While she's still shaken and did not wish to go on camera, she did.
But was she stirred? She was clearly shaken, but was she stirred? Also, busy tomorrow?
Shares some insight into who this couple was. Groover's mother tells me her 26-year-old son was in a relationship.
All right. I want to know. Who are we guessing the son is? Are we guessing that it's Ginger Christmas here or oh good God. You've got the septum piercing thing and you've got a nostril piercing on each side. What is that about? I thought you were trying to be a dude. That's not dude jewelry. That's very clearly woman jewelry. You're confusing me.
With 21-year-old Camden Ryder, a transgender man who was 8 months pregnant. She says that
a transgender man who was 8 months pregnant. Yes, but with whose kid? Oh. After he finished, she offered him a squishy. What? Oh, you mean a slushy. Sweet Jesus fallen. I had to fucking think on that one. Wow. It's too late to be a dude. Yeah, I feel like if you're 8 months pregnant, the whole changing your gender thing, a little late. But hey, man, at least you found somebody you love.
the couple was engaged to be married and loved each other very much, but the relationship could be volatile. She says they were living with her and often argued over work around the house.
They were living with her and argued, so you're both lazy pieces of shit? Oh. They were living with her. How awesome was that? I really want to interview this lady. I'd like to have a little conversation, preferably on air, but if she has to do it off air, I understand. I just have some questions. So they were living with you. How did you feel about this whole thing? How did you feel?
Even suspecting that may have been what led to their argument last night. During the fight, she says her son took a hold of her gun that she keeps in the house for protection. She says that's when Ryder ran across the street to a neighbor's home looking for help. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says witnesses saw Groover shoot Ryder multiple times before fatally shooting himself. Neither Ryder nor the baby could be saved. A neighbor who did not want to be identified says the couple had seemed happy.
Yeah, I saw them get ready early to go to the beach together, and it was nice. It was nice, and then
it was nice. I mean, I wouldn't hook up with that lady. She looked like a man, but What is that accent? It's Florida, and I got nothing to go on. I can't tell. Your hands are in your pockets. You could be from anywhere in the world, my friend. That is not a very discernible wrist. I can't figure this out. Fallen going, ew. What do you mean, ew? Good for them. Good for them that they found a partner that could love them till death do they part. I mean, they kind of advanced the timeline a little early, but hey, at least she didn't get an abortion.
I am shocked yesterday when I heard that happened yesterday.
Riley Groover's criminal charges date back to 2014. Offenses including battery against a law enforcement officer and domestic violence. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says no incident.
Aw, dude, they were just a happy couple. They were just two happy dudes. Two happy dudes. You know, just two happy. I just think, dude, Carrot Top, you're just lucky you finally found someone. You know, wow, Yaruto, that one's rich. I don't know that I want to say that out loud. That seems a bit of a... I've been... oh, wait, nope, we read those earlier. Okay, hashtag winning. I mean, you know what? I'm making my jokes, but at least he found someone, you know?
Incidents involving abuse against Ryder had been reported in the past. The Polk County Sheriff's Office is still investigating this shooting. If you have any information, you're urged to call them. In Winter Haven, Hannah Deneen, 10 Tampa Bay.
If you or someone you know is struggling with domestic violence, there are resources. You can call the National Domestic Violence.
Oh, dude, trust me, I wish I could call those numbers. I'm struggling with domestic violence currently and all the time. I beat the shit out of myself regularly. When my legs don't work, I am the first one to hit the bitches. And I have been beating my legs like they are fucking crippled for no amount of time, even today. I've been doing it like fucking gangbusters. Johnny, this proves even you can find a crazy woman that will live you. That will live me? Yeah, but I mean, how much time does she have? Because, anyways, moving on. I don't think I want to do that whatever story with the weird boob armor. Well, hold on. Let's go. Alucard, could you stop yowling like a crazy cat? I am trying to... Oh, Jesus Christ. This looks like fucking nightmare fuel. Yeah, I don't know that I want to do this. Although I might want to look into it. And, oh, God, streaming now on Prime Video. I might have to actually watch this and check that out later. Alrighty. Anyways, that was our set. Oh, that's our set. Hey, we got our second hour stuff, and we're in the third hour. Oh my God, yay! Alrighty, so let's clear our second hour shit. I'm gonna drop the audio down real quick, and then we'll load up our third hour stories, and then we'll do the PayPal's, Streamlabs links things, and then we'll do our third. So we've got an interesting video from San Francisco in the third hour. We're catching up on Snow White, and I don't know. I was all right with the Snow White lady for a while, but now after the comment that, well, let's just say we're gonna have fun talking about this one. Oops, double loaded that one, and we've also got a few stories about bears. So hope you enjoy bear stories, because there are a lot of bear stories. Well, 2 bear stories, not a lot. Don't oversell it, Johnny. All right, and we've got, what's this next one here? This one being, oh, yes, the Domino's ad. We have a Domino's ad that nobody wants to see, or has seen, I should say, but you need to see it. So there we go. And a CNN commentator has some complaints about Kamala Harris, because, spoiler alert, Kamala Harris, and you're not going to believe this. I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to go, oh, there's still audio playing. I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to go, Johnny, you're full of shit. There's no way that is a thing. And I will tell you, yes, it is a thing. Kamala Harris did, in fact, say something incredibly stupid. Alrighty, there we go. And that's for the bear story. I don't even know why you're putting up headlines on that. Oh, wow, the Women's Cup is USA versus the Netherlands next. Look, man, that sounds cool and all, but I don't know. I mean, most of them are just into chicks anyway, right? Can't they just... Look, I'm not saying it's not misogynistic, but I am saying if you want to fucking boost them sales and put the butts in the seats, I think we should have halftime of every women's soccer game. The girls just les out, just a little bit. That's how you get it done, What the fuck? You just skipped over the story I was on to stick that one that I already read here. I hate you, Fox News. Stop doing this bullshit. Thank you, Wilmer, for the Stay Cool sticker and the 100 bits. It is a little toasty in here without the fans. I wish I could have those running. Oh, well. We've got this show running for another hour and a half, so thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. We've got them all going. I've got the chats up. We'll get to all of it. At any rate, we have to get back into this first one again. This one is a video of a car in San Francisco. No injuries were reported from what we're about to see, but I will say, even with no injuries, this is still pretty fucked up. Oh boy, the Duke boys is at it again. Hey! If you would have just flipped the other way around, you technically could have kept right on going. Look, I know what you're saying, but sometimes it's just difficult to park in San Francisco. I left my car in San Francisco because it wouldn't drive anymore after the tumbleweed maneuver we did. Dude, you hit somebody else's car with a tree. What's the bigger, I wonder if he passed that jump. Some of them GTA jumps are tough. Matthew Quall says, ew, Megan Rapinoe naked sounds gross. Again, you're assuming I want something sexual out of this. I don't. I just think it would make the game a little bit more interesting if we had, just both teams going at it and then they scissor the middle of the game and then they get back to it for the rest, you know what? Fine. I won't fix your fucking sport for you. Soccer can find its own solution. Okay? I tried I'm trying to help you out. I'm doing this for you. I don't need to watch fucking soccer. I don't even like watching hockey anymore, and I used to play that sport. I kind of watch football once in a while when someone makes me, and then on top of that, I'm pretty sure sports are fake and fabricated. They're all AI people. Alrighty. Oh, we're doing it again. Oh, we got it zoomed in. Oh, that poor tree. I feel like San Francisco is one of those, earth-friendly green places, right? Do you get pissed at the dude for ruining the tree? Be like, dude, look what you did to that tree. Oh, my God, dude. Because let's face it, it's San Francisco. So there's oh, yes, zoom in. It's nice and pixelated. I guarantee you, there was at least one person immediately went, oh, dude, man. Did you see that, bro? I watched you take that fall, dude. That wasn't cool, bro. Oh, my God. Why are you running? Wait a minute. Now I have more questions. Why was that person running? Why are we getting another ad? We already had your first ad. Adobe Photoshop. I use it, but maybe you shouldn't. It erases ducks. Why? Because ducks are Mother Nature's rapists. That's right. Get rid of ducks with Adobe Photoshop. No. Audio's back up if you want to play sound effects. Actually, shit. Let's give it our own sound effect. Hold on. Why aren't we? Okay, there we go. I need to go here. Here, let's do this again. Oh, wow. I can't play it? I can't interrupt the video? Okay, so who is that helping people out? Oh, shit. So, they helped him out and then they ran. What did you get out of the car? Oh, what did you get out of the car? A car full of people drove off a public stairwell in San Francisco Saturday evening, flipping through the air, crushing a tree before crashing onto its roof on the street below. Surveillance video showed the vehicle drive through a dead end on Cumberland Street around 7 p.m., flying over the Sanchez Street stairs into Sanchez and 19th Streets. San Francisco fire officials called the incident a non-injury collision, stating that the witness told first responders that all occupants fled the scene. Right, because they were innocent people who did nothing wrong, so they didn't stick around. The video shows bystanders rushing to help those inside the car, which had crashed on its roof. It appeared at least 4 occupants exited the vehicle before they all suddenly fled back up the stairwell. Witnesses told Fox 2 KTVU that the vehicle was carjacked, with one saying it looked like a scene out of Dukes of Hazzard. I was at least thinking they were running drugs. It was... I can't believe I thought they were legit vehicle owners. Shame on me. I am a dumbass. Welcome to Jackass in San Francisco. Yo, this world star. Welcome to Jackass. That's the way that one should work, given the way the video played up. Another witness told KGO TV that the occupants said something that caught his attention. One phrase that I still remember was like, "We got 3 minutes. We need to run." Bunch of stuff came out of the car. A witness named Georgie told the outlet, "I saw, I think, 2 tasers, and then the cops in the end, they also had a gun." The San Francisco Police Department told Fox News Digital that the authorities have yet to locate the occupants of the vehicle and did not elaborate whether any crime was committed. Well, it's San Francisco, and it sounds like the car was carjacked, so I'm guessing, yes, a crime was committed. If nothing else, aggressive removal of a tree, as we've learned from LA. You need a permit for that. You can't do that without a permit. That is not cool, all right? Alrighty, so that is that story. Ugh. So you steal the car, and then you drive down. God, just I'd really like the prizes for some of these stupid games to maybe up the ante a little. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying some of these people, kind of, yeah. Anyways. We're 15 minutes into the show. We have an hour and 15 left in the show. No, in the last hour. So we have an hour and 15 minutes left in the show, and we've got a lot of other stuff to get into, so we'll move on from that. Oh, nope, we already did that. That deserved a high five. Oh, dude, I'm just saying, those people should be ashamed. That is not how you live up to the reputation of the General Lee, goddammit. Just remember, Johnny, they was Kangs. Kangs of what, K-Fawn? Kangs of what? Kangs of some distant galaxy? Or Kangs of this planet? Maybe they weren't even from this planet. Maybe when people started pulling them out of their cars, we should have said, "Hey, welcome to Earth."
It doesn't work for me. I got to have more cowbell.
Dope Girl following the channel. Thank you, Dope Girl 420. Normally, I'd pop out a little Bernski for you right here and now, just because that's a sweet name. But currently, I'm on what I call a THC reprieve, which means CBD vape, HHC vape, whatever. I don't know. Is it really a reprieve? This is like California sober for weed. God damn it, it's good. And I get all of my wonderful, you might be saying, Johnny, where did you get that wonderful vape pen? Well, that wonderful vape pen, along with the oral tinctures that I use for CBD products, comes from my wonderful friends at, and load the website, boop, Hemponics. I get my products from Hemponics. I am over 21, so I click that box. And if you are over 21, you can click that box and then order anything you want. They can ship it to you around the continental U.S. They have 2 locations in Minnesota. If you want to stop in yourself, you can contact them if you have questions. And they have an amazing list of products. So if we go to just view products, click that there. You can shop by the benefit type you're looking, the cannabinoid, the cannabinoid, or the product type. They also have things for your pets. I've ruined this read now. Anyways, so you can get anything you want. I love the Awake Infused CBD. I use that. I also am a big fan of the HHC vapes. That's what this is. You can get these lovely vapes in Delta 8, I think Delta 9, and HHC. And I recommend the HHC vapes. I have not tried the premium pre-roll gram. I love the CBG tincture. I also love the Muscle Frost. And I have someone that I know that uses the CBG CBD Deep Relief Medicated Lotion. So if you think any of those products or others could help you, feel free to click the link that we're going to share in all the chats right now for Hemponics, because if you do that, we get the credit. And they throw us a little bit of a bone for moving the traffic. And I say thank you, because if nothing else, it helps slightly offset all the shit I buy from them, which is good, especially right now. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pop back over here. That's Hemponics. I love them. You should too. They recently had someone rob one of their locations, and so they've got a whole bunch of, they've got like more security and stuff, and I really want to find out about that. I want to find out who did it. I want some people brought to judge. That's not cool, goddammit. Not cool at all. Alrighty, so Snow White. I didn't really care about this bitch or the movie for the most part when they told me it was going to be done. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna wokeify Snow White." Nearly 420, says Ignatz. Yes, nearly 420, and I have a vape pen. I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I don't got any other options. It's just the way it is. At least till next week. Anyhow, Disney's new Snow White is a movie that has been getting a lot of attention for all the wrong reasons. Well, when it comes to a movie getting a lot of attention and making a lot of waves for being super duper woke, what you don't want to do is in any way imply or insinuate that anyone who prefers the original is in some way maybe very, very behind the times. Like I said, you wouldn't want to do that. You would not want to.
What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 19.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that
she's
is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
Again, I don't think you're aware of this. Until the modern day arrived, women weren't allowed to be leaders for the most part. And no offense, man, just overall, ladies haven't done the best job of being leaders. Like, I mean, they haven't done necessarily worse than dudes. It's kind of like a people sort of suck thing. But if you're telling me that you've completely changed the story and you meant it's not 1937, that's right. Because if there was, I really want to be a dick just because of the face, just because of this. Look, I didn't want to hate you. I was on your side with the whole, like, I'm not part of the Discord or whatever. And then you called it, like, whatever, stupid chatter or something. And I was like, hey, man, you have to at least understand. People might love this movie. It's a time-honored classic. It was a written story before it got turned into a Disney movie. And again, the fable itself, you're kind of spitting on it with the way that it's being presented. But this little, well, too bad, we're making it woke. Well, too bad, bitch, because you're about to have a really shitty movie on your record.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely...
It's no longer 1937. See, like, when you come at it with that attitude, I go, yeah, I wish it was 1937. Then bitches like you would be respectful. Like, I don't think that, but that's where I want to lean. I don't want to go that hard in the paint, but I don't want to fucking hear this shit from somebody go, it's not 1937. Yes, it's not 1937. But if it's not 1937 and you're doing Snow White, but you're changing it, why does it have to be framed like it's in the same time period as the original Snow White? If it's not 1937, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, Snow White doesn't take place in 1937. Why did they even name it Snow White at this point? Exactly, Labglass. Why did they name it Snow White? New ideas are hard. Ignatz, it's not that new ideas are hard. That is a misnomer. That is a misconception that people push. It's not that new ideas are hard. Hollywood tries plenty of new ideas. The problem is all of their new ideas also include their woke quasi-groomer bullshit, and a lot of us have been like, I'm gonna tap out. You know, like, I for one, was a big Toy Story fan. I was a huge Toy Story fan when I was a little kid, right? So when they said they were going to make a Buzz Lightyear movie about the character and the world of Buzz Lightyear, I went, holy shit, that'll be cool. I'll actually enjoy watching that. I wouldn't mind watching Buzz Lightyear. I wouldn't mind watching a Buzz Lightyear movie. Yeah, I'd love to see old Tim the Toolman Taylor getting in there and fucking bringing it. Chris Evans. And he's gay? Yeah, no thank you. I'm good. But that's my point. They make new movies that are entirely new, or they make old movies with new ideas and they shit on everything. And that's why we're not watching the shit. That's why the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer are big hits, because Oppenheimer is literally based on a true story, and Barbie is relatively safe as a movie from what I understand. Might be a giant pile of shit, but it's still relatively safe. And get this, there's a third movie they won't even talk about, doing better than both of these considering the amount of work being put against it. And that movie has to deal with this horrible thing about, child sex trafficking. And I'm sure there's nothing that the movie industry would have a problem with that for at all. But again, Toots, go back to how it's not 1937. Great. If it's not 1937, why isn't your world set in a cyberpunk universe? Because, again, you have to tell the story of this princess of a fucking certain time, but you need to change everything about the world because you don't like the view it posts? Again, if it's not 1937, and that's a weird thing. It's not 1937. Yeah, it's not 1937. Snow White was not set in the time frame of 1937. Let's look up Snow White time frame. Snow White time frame. FDR died. What? Time frame. 1500s. Based on an 1812 German fairy tale by the Brothers Grimm, and was released in 1937. Again, it's no longer 1937. Well, that's good because the Snow White story takes place in the 1500s. You wouldn't been in charge of shit. Like that's the response I want to these people. That's where I get upset with these interviewers for Variety and shit. They just let them say, well, it's no longer 1937. Yes, because the time frame of Snow White takes place in the 1500s. So what the fuck does that matter? Well, that's when they made the original movie. Yes, the original movie based off of the original story. So if you're changing the original story to where a lady was allowed to be in charge, okay, and she's no longer a white lady because that's offensive to you, Okay. And we can't have dwarves because that's offensive to dwarves to think that they could do anything more than be leeches and mooches on society. So yeah, we don't want to show dwarves as being people who could have a job. Let's get rid of that too. If you're, like I said, if you're, as people, you're getting rid of everything. The Buzz Lightyear animated series was 1,000,000 times better than the Lightyear movie. I did not see the Lightyear animated series, but did the Lightyear animated series have God, why can't I remember his last name now? Tim Allen. God damn it. Faster next time. All right, so Tim Allen. If it had Tim Allen in it, I'd be willing to watch it. But Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear. The character in him, those two are synonymous. They did everything in all the movies with Tim Allen. Barbie, beach you off. Jokes are for the whole family. Ignatz, I don't know how that works. It has to be in 1937 because otherwise the Black Dwarf can't have his Glock. Hey, Fallen. That's still not in 1937. He would have to have, what, was the Ruger available? The first, the infamous Nazi pistol. I mean, I feel like that was the first. No, because there was the 9. I don't know enough about guns. Anyways, let's go back to this fucking Variety interview. Again, it's not 1937. Right. The movie, the story is set in the 1500s. And again, that wasn't even 1937 then. So imagine the rights you didn't have in the 1500s. So you're doing a period piece, but you're not being respectful to the period. You're using source material, and you're not being respectful to the source material. I mean, I'm sorry. The smug smile from you and fucking, and I know I like her, but the smug smile from you two about it's not 1937, women power, huh? Go fuck yourself.
Absolutely wrote a Snow White
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not
going to be saved by the prince. Oh, so she doesn't get rescued. She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's going to be dreaming about how she can one day run her kingdom into the ground.
not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
But if you remember in the 1500s, no. Again, the leader she knows she can be. All right. Look, bitch, I get that you're dumb. Just from the attitude and the outfit. You're wearing a shirt, but you're putting... How fucking stupid is this? All right, I gotta talk about this for 1 second. Hold on a fucking second. Look at ladies. Pick one. Go with something classy or show some fucking skin. What is this half and half shit? You've got a fake cleavage on your dress. You've got a fake see-through thing, but you've got shoulder pads. Just make it a black sheer dress. And then what's the hell was this shit? You're wearing a button-up shirt covering everything up but a bustier. Look, I have boobies right here. No, you don't. You're a flat-chested bitch, so fucking wear the shirt. Pick a lane. Flaunt your tits or don't. That entire shirt is saying, look at my tits that you can't see. A very good example for an entirely fake person who's like, I'm going to make this new movie because it's going to be a woke expression of girl power. And guess who next year is going to want to deny that it was ever on her fucking record? Who doesn't want it on her IMDb page? I hope you enjoy and definitely cash that check quick.
And the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she...
Because your dad lied to you. If your dad told you the truth, he would tell you the leader you could be if you were born a man. Because again, in the 1500s, in the 1500s, in the Eastern European countries, there weren't a whole lot of women of color. And there were, correct me if I'm wrong, even less that were allowed to lead kingdoms. She's going to die alone in the woods, I guess. Well, I mean, if the movie were done accurately, but no, she's going to save, she's not going to die in the woods alone. She's going to save herself. but nobody's going to be there to see it because this movie will have even less attendance than the woke movie that Disney made before it. This is already going down in flames because even the mermaid shit, people freaked out about Little Mermaid, but at least they didn't take her out of the water. Completely all right, well, now she's not a mermaid. She's just a person who identifies as a fish. She's a trans mermaid. We would have said, go fuck yourself. And that's the other thing, too. All of this woke shit, I guarantee you, the Wicked Witch or the evil villain or whoever the bad person is in whatever remake they do of this, they'll still keep that person white. The same way that, we got to make the Little Mermaid black. We got to make all the people of color. Who are we going to have for Ursula? Melissa McCarthy. She's a big fat white bitch, right? It's getting hard for me to see this stuff where they're like, we have to put more people of colors in these roles so we can expand the roles and the horizons of people of color. Okay, but we can never make them the villains. Then we have to keep those people white because white people are the devil. That's just what I feel the narrative is now. Because we're always doing that, and then when this shit comes out, it's not 1937. Yes. Then don't make fucking Snow White if you have a problem with the way the story goes. It's just really, really weird. This is the same thing as the whole, the gay people needing someone to make them a cake. You sound like Unique. Oh, no, I don't sound like Unique. To sound like Unique, I'd have to be... And I can get there, but I don't have any booze. And I don't think I should do a drinking show this week. Probably not. I got too many appointments. We're going to be doing a short show on Thursday, probably only an hour long, because I have a sudden medical appointment. So, oops. She was huge and black. What? Monique from the 90s would be a perfect Little Mermaid villain. Again, if you make all of the roles people of color, because you're we want to paint a different Little Mermaid for different audiences, for people that maybe can't relate to a red-haired, blue-eyed white lady as the mermaid. Okay, I can get behind that. But again, it's where it's all about painting the people of color in only the good roles, and all of the bad people are the white people. I know in The Little Mermaid, the prince was white or whatever. Again, that's the thing with the Peter Pan thing, too. It's Captain Hook is still a white guy, but we got to make everyone else a person of color. No, why the fuck do we got to do that? If they're all going to be different colors and different ethnicities, why do we have to be a white guy? I feel like this is a perfect time to have Captain Hook be one of the original slavers from Africa. How woke would that be? Not only is Captain Hook a villain, not only are we opening roles for people of color, we're showing people of color playing depth. In this case, one of the original people of Africa that helped enslave his own people. Because we keep seeming to forget that was part of the problem. It's weird. It's weird. It's it was all one. It's nobody had anything to do with it. Anyways, the end of wokeness, I think, needs to happen. Because that movie's gonna suck. I mean, that movie's really, really gonna suck. Hard. We have an hour left in the show. I haven't even gotten through all of my third hour stories, and we have all of the overtime stuff. So we will keep this all going till 5:30. If you can support the show at all, we appreciate it. I think we're funded through Tuesday. And let's get... Let's copy these. If you don't want to use the sound drops, there's the Venmo, the PayPal, and the Venmo, the PayPal, and the Streamlabs links. As well, we do get the Rumble rants and the subscriptions on Rumble. Whoever is saying Barbie is a family movie has not given birth to boys. That is some biased, bleep, bleep, bigoted, black... I haven't seen the Barbie movie. It's just been largely hailed as a family-friendly movie, and I've seen clips of it where I'm like, I'll wait for the April Imholt TLDR on the Barbie movie. If I go out to any movies, and that's a very tall order right now, maybe if I get that chair thing, but that's I don't know. That's not till even next week, but whatever. So if I go out to any movies, I want to see The Sound of Freedom. I really want to see The Sound of Freedom. I want to see The Sound of Freedom, and I want some uppity asshole to tell me how it's a piece of shit or that it's a bad movie or whatever. I want someone to get in my face about it because I want them to give me facts. I want to be like, all right, it's a QAnon conspiracy piece of garbage. What parts of it are the QAnon conspiracy? I don't know. I haven't watched it. Right. So you're just you're pushing forward a fabrication that you have no evidence of? You do know the movie's about an actual thing involving actual like child sex trafficking. So it's weird that you hate the movie, but you don't have any. Why are you pro pedo? Can we check your computer? Like, that's the way I'm going to do it. Don't take your kid to Barbie. My daughter is 5 years old. She has no interest in Barbies currently, and I will hate it when she does. We have plenty of other dolls and toys available for her to use. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, she's going to be a Spawn girl. She does love Spawn and Predator. I feel like the first tea party is going to be with Hellwing Spawn and what is Gunslinger Spawn that she bought me, along with original movie Predator and Daddy and Ivy. I feel like that's going to be a tea party at some point. A Luger. The only thing that will make this better is the movie she's tried as a witch. Oh, no. Cruella de Vil is going to be played by Beyonce. See, wouldn't that be awesome? I'd love 101 Dalmatians where Cruella de Vil is played by Beyonce. I would fucking love that. I'd watch that shit all day. And I'd be like, fuck them puppies. I want to see her wear that shit. You know what I mean? I bet she could wear that shit. I bet if anyone could wear a jacket made out of 101 Dalmatian puppies, it is Beyonce. And I want to see her work that game. And I got to stop using that sound drop. Message above. What? A girls only movie is a movie for bees. A family movie would include the boys. Okay, so it's not a family movie. It's a girls movie. All right, and then message above. You telling me to check this thing? Nope. No notifications. We're good. All right. Big Trouble was a classic. Where Hands Touch is a good World War II movie. They show Ash fall. No, I don't know that I've seen Where Hands Touch, so I can't. It's a good World War II movie. That's what we needed. How bad are things? We're talking good World War II movies. That's where we're at. It turns out the world's in a shitter. We're taking a kick in the dick. And you know what? The dolls representing real babies. I saw a Barbie movie where the men are kicked out of the town and the women celebrated by throwing baby dolls, saying we don't have to be mothers and wives anymore. Oh. I did not. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. The majority of people who hate The Sound of Freedom need a visit from Chris Hansen. I don't know about a visit from Chris Hansen. I really like Decoy Voice. I've been watching more and more of his stuff. And Decoy Voice did a great thing, and we covered it yesterday on the Sunday only Rumble only Smoke Show. Yeah, we're switching that one. I gotta just stop hitting that button altogether. It doesn't matter what I put on it. It just something about the orange button. I gotta change the color. Fucking Jesus. Alrighty, so it's weird. The number of people hating on The Sound of Freedom for no other reason that they believe it's tied to QAnon conspiracies. Because I keep hearing about the QAnon conspiracy link. I have not found the actual link yet. I haven't found anyone that can tell me what QAnon conspiracies it's pointing out. Wait till you see the new Marvel movie. I can't wait for the sequel the trans Marvels. Are you talking the Marvel movie with like Brie Larson? Because I'm not even gonna watch it. I believe the Kardashians would make excellent bad guys in a movie. Dude, they made excellent bad guys in Star Trek. The Kardashians were one of the best like villain races ever because they had like this ethnic purity thing. It was quasi-Nazi-ish. It was really, really weird. It wasn't cool. And that's what made the Kardashians great villains. When they gave up their whole shtick, took off their makeup, and just became hot women, I was like, who cares? Now the Kardashians are gay. Thank you for the 100 bits in the taco night. Paint Spawn pink, you'll be fine. Oh, no. Spawn doesn't get paint pink. And besides, Ivy's favorite color is green, I will have you know. Look, Skull. What are you saying, Skull? Ooh, he's Skull. Alrighty, wait till you see. Yep, we did that one. Thankfully, they're on. Who's on strike? Because islands and stuff. Oh my God, Juice. Problem is, they busted one and shut it down, according to the producer. What? I have no idea. Dominion came in and showed Kardashians not to question their authority. Oh, no.
You will respect my... I am Dominion voting, and you will respect my goddamn authority. I swear to God, screw you guys. I'm stealing votes.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Eric Cartman runs Dominion. It all makes sense now. So, yes, Disney Snow White, another movie solely determined to just ruin Disney. The mouse ain't in the house anymore, man, because that guy's fucked up. I can't imagine he'd let it slide. Alrighty, a woman has been found dead in Montana following a suspected encounter with a grizzly bear near Yellowstone National Park, officials say. We'll get through this quickly, and then we'll get to the other bear story. The Berenstein bear. Well, fuck you. All right, so a woman has been found dead. The grim discovery was made Saturday morning along the Buttermilk Trail. More like butter blood, butterface. No, the face was gone. The trail west Yellowstone, according to Montana Fish and Wildlife Parks. Investigators confirmed grizzly bear tracks at the scene, and the investigation is ongoing. The agency said in a statement noting there was an apparent bear encounter. It added that the Cluster Gallatin National Forest has issued an emergency closure of the Buttermilk area for human safety and to please avoid the area. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks also said that grizzly bear populations have expanded in the state in recent years, and those venturing outdoors should know how to use bear spray, travel in groups during daylight hours, and watch for signs of bears such as bear scat, diggings, torn up logs, and turned over rocks, and partially consumed animal carcasses. Now, can you carry a gun? Because I feel like if you're going to go walking around in Yellowstone National Forest where there are roaming bears and they may not find your body for a day or two, I feel like maybe bear spray is great, but a 357 should do the trick, right? Like at the very least, if you put one in him, he's going to feel it and maybe think about it. Winnie the Pooh horror movie is now based on real events. Oh, I can smell her vagina. Oh, Jesus. Good God. All right. Yeah, but again, bear spray. Bear spray does not seem like bullshit. I bet there's either aliens or Bigfoot. Yeah, what are you hiding? I don't know. Her death comes after a woman from Arizona was injured in Yellowstone National Park following an encounter with a bison. Yeah, and I bet that chick deserved it. Last month, not the bear lady. The bear lady could have got run down. Last Monday, Chris Whitehill said his vacation there took a turn for the worst when a bison charged his fiancée, tossing her as high as 10 feet in the air. Yeah, but how close did you get to the bison? Whitehill told Fox 10 in Phoenix how the first day of his trip with his fiancée, Amber Harris, started out beautiful as the couple got coffee and walked through a field near Lake Lodge Cabins in the North Lake shore of Lake Yellowstone. Then the Phoenix couple spotted 2 bison about 50 to 60 yards away. One bison scratched the ground and started screaming and yelling and trying to distract him. And he charged at Amber, hitting her square in the abdomen. I looked over my shoulder, and she was 8 to 10 feet in the air and landed right on her back. It's where she's best. Oh, Whitehill said Harris suffered several fractured vertebrae, 2 partially collapsed lungs, and she was airlifted to the Eastern Idaho Regional Medical Center. They chased you down from 50 to 60 yards away? Really? All right, let's see. Johnny's one of the biggest haters of what? Let's catch up with the chat. I believe Montana is constitutional carry. The bear fell on my ammo, accidentally blew him in the air, and he flew over my open fire, and my mouth dropped the meat when tossed down my throat. Johnny's one of the biggest haters of Sound of Freedom. Noah, one of the biggest haters of Sound of Freedom is Noah Berlatsky, a known pedo defender. Yeah, I don't need any convincing that some of the biggest haters of Sound of Freedom have a problem with the whole child trafficking being exposed aspect. I have no problem with that. I have a little bit of an issue believing that AMC theaters, like from the top down, are just going to go, you know what, we don't like this movie being a thing, and we're going to hurt ourselves in the busiest season of the year and just say, fucking don't air this movie, and boop, we're done. There we go. So, like, that's not the way I view that. I do believe that the fucking movie staff are like, I'm not going to support this QAnon garbage. What QAnon garbage? What's the QAnon garbage? You know, the movie. Can you tell me what part you're talking about? Nope. Like, that's the problem I have. So many people hating it. Pizzagate. They're owned by China. AMC are continuing to play it. Right, they are continuing to play it, and they are giving people tickets to the movie or just reusable tickets because they kick them out of theaters. But they're...
I feel strangely drawn to its presence.
Little raid from Awake Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. I miss gaming with my friend Awake Jimmy. Awake Jimmy does a whole lot of fun podcasts over on his channel on Twitch, twitch.tv/Awake Jimmy, and does a lot of great stuff. Has a great time. Your backdrop reminds me of my spa day, says Dream Machine. Well, it's all about relaxing. I'm just having a good old time, taking it easy, chilling out, keeping it cool. All right. So yes, the bison are attacking. But again, like I said, I don't go walking in the forest where there are grizzly bears if I don't get to have a gun. Like, if a chance encounter with a grizzly bear is a thing, I'm fine with bear spray, but I also want to have, I don't know, something substantially more stopping power. Is just, I'm saying, because, you know, bears ain't to be fucked with, even the little ones. Speaking of which, I give you this video. Boop.
My car with a bear inside of it. So fun.
A trip to Tahoe taking a wild turn for Alejandra Hernandez.
You always hear about bears breaking into your cars or into your cabins, but you just don't think it's going to happen to you.
Oh, it happened to Hernandez.
You just don't think it's going to happen to you. Yes, I don't think it's going to happen to me because I don't go where bears are. I mean, Jesus. You just don't think it's going to happen to you. Like a tank to get in, chuckle, chuckle. What? Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely take a tank. You don't go to gay clubs? I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to any clubs right now. Clubbing is something people with working legs do, goddammit. I don't go to gay clubs. There's nothing I want there. If I went to gay clubs, it would be to pick up women, and I don't think that's really where you should go to do that sort of thing. take a friend and honey, spread the honey on your friend, and run away. You're fine. Give the bear some gummies. Right, we can stop this bear. Give him some weed gummies. Although, cocaine bear is a dangerous adversary. Do we want THC bear? Does THC bear do anything, or does he just kind of lay against the tree and just? That's THC bear. What is THC bear? Doesn't growl. Just kind of a half retarded yawn. Thank you, Dream Machine, for that beard. It went too fast. I couldn't read it. Give a bear the munchies is a bad idea. Yeah, but let's be honest. Well, actually, no, never mind. I think a bear might actually get motivated to mow someone down for munchies. You're right. Probably bad.
And she caught the whole thing on camera.
This bear is absolutely destroying the inside of my car right now. Oh my gosh.
Hernandez is a wedding content creator and was in Tahoe for a bachelorette party when the content turned from celebration to trepidation.
I just saw it just clawing everything.
No. I need a link to this lady. I need a link to this lady's content. You're telling me that you're a wedding content creator? That sounds fucking fake as shit. And those nails and is this just so that you get the free dinner? I mean, I understand it, man. It's a busy time of year, and you probably have a large food budget, and I feel like that could save you. Free cake. Fuck that. That's dinner.
Content creator and was in Tahoe for a bachelorette party when the content turned from celebration to trepidation.
I just saw it just clawing everything.
Who is the mousy bitch?
Content creator and was in Tahoe for a bachelorette party when the content turned from celebration to trepidation.
Well, I gotta say, ma'am, because you're wearing the sash, I'm guessing you're the bride-to-be. Meh. She just shows up for the food and eats her sadness away because, again, it's not her getting married. She's just really hoping that someone will get super drunk and dick her down.
Trepidation.
I just saw it just clawing everything, using its teeth to rip everything off my door. I was just watching it completely like annihilate my car. Like that.
Police finally arrived to open the door with a rope, and the bear ran free.
Oh my gosh. Baby.
As for the inside of Hernandez's car, it was left barely recognizable.
Oh,
That bear
fuck
leaving
you.
its
Fuck you. Left barely recognizable. You could have done so much better. As for her car, well, much like the woods, a bear shit in it.
bite marks and some other marks.
And the bear left a little treat for you. I saw the cleanup for that also.
Oh yeah, she's just cleaning out the poop in my car. The bear poop.
Aha! The bear pooped in your car. I mean, I was making that joke when they're like, he left her a gift. Like, what? He took a dump? But no, the bear took a dump in your car. That was a little one, fucking pussies. Yeah, I don't think that'll buff out, Ignatz. Scruffy, I mean, none of them had firearms. And let's be honest, hold on, where...
Job well done. My car smells atrocious. Like,
yeah.
It is so bad.
Your car smells like a bear. Your car smells like a bear shit in it. All right.
Bite marks and some other marks.
And the bear left a little treat for you. I saw the cleanup for that also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem was she drove by and people thought that was her that just kind of farted. Oh, yeah, the bear shit in my car. I mean, I get why. I shit in my car all the time. Oh.
She's just cleaning out the poop in my car. The bear poop. Job well done. My car smells atrocious. Like, it is so bad.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's my car with a bear inside of it. So fun.
Aww. Well, that's too bad. Oh. A car filled with a mountain of bear shit, says Battle Brothers Yo. Yes. Oh, she shows up for the food and eats her said, yep. There fucking better be. Yeah, dude. I imagine that's what her bathroom looks like after an... Oh, no. We're being too mean to this lady. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong other than being a wedding content creator. I'm sorry, a wedding content creator. So you... A wedding con... By the way, hey, Mikey, good to see you. Mikey, 2 months, everybody. Mikey. You know what it is? She's not terribly athletic. And she really believes that the person who catches the bouquet is destined to be wed next. And by God, she is going to find a way to catch a bouquet. It doesn't matter how. She's like, you know what? Respect to the game. She is in the grind. I understand that as a mount chaser in World of Warcraft. Video games, that's not, you use them to get from like place to place. It's not like it sounds. I'm saying it.
And calmly mounted the animal.
But as a form of travel, nothing illicit. Just to get from point A to point B, you have to,
And calmly mounted the animal.
Yeah, well, what are you going to be excited for it? I mean, that's weird. Anyways, my point being, you have to sometimes go at it a lot to get what you need. And she realized she won't catch the first bouquet. The second bouquet, she might realize the drop rate of a bouquet for her is less than 1%. So she needs hundreds, if not thousands, of wedding parties to go to in order to finally eventually catch that fucking flower. I went really far for this one. I gotta admit, I pushed it just a touch. Whew. All right, I don't even want to see that one. That one was going to be maybe entertaining, but nah, I didn't even ask for that. You stick it, and we got to get to this. Now, I don't know if any of you people know who this person is, but there is a relatively famous person named Hatsune Miku. It's a Japanese person. That's about all we need to say about that. The thing is, 5 years ago, Domino's tried to fucking do a thing with them, and nobody found out about it. I found this, and I can't believe I never knew about this, because this is the worst ad campaign I have ever seen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Scott, president of Domino's Pizza.
I'm Scott, president of Domino's Pizza. I'm making a Japanese commercial where we're putting everything I say in subtitles because I didn't bother to learn Japanese. 5 years ago, that's right. This is 2017, and I'm still an ignorant round eye.
You heard of Hatsune Miku?
No.
Today, I'd like to announce a new collaborative project featuring Hatsune Miku. Domino's app featuring Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku exists in a software called Vocaloid. Vocaloid enables you to produce songs. A character named Hatsune Miku sings the songs you create.
That's right. It's not even a real person. We're worried about AI. They had AI doing fucking people's music a second ago. Who wants to learn those shitty languages? Hey, man, I would if I wasn't lazy, okay? I totally would if I wasn't lazy. Just because I hate reading subtitles. It's a problem. I have a reading thing. It's a whole thing. Anyways, the point is, they fucking tried so hard for this shit, and this was only in Japan. I feel like that's not fair. Imagine the songs we could have written.
A great feature is you can create songs as you like. I knew our talented Domino's Pizza crew could work together and create great Vocaloid songs.
No, you didn't know this. You did not know this. So we can order a pizza and fuck it? Thank you, Saint RN. Oh, no. Again, now, fuck yes, it's fallen. Yeah, dude, the part that I find really fucking weird about this, hentai and pizza sounds good. Yeah, dude, like most anime and manga styled characters, I'm sure Hatsune Miku has a quasi hentai underside to her. I don't know. I've never heard of Hatsune Miku before this. But the thing that I find incredibly hilarious is, what does any of this have to do with eating a pizza? Like, are you... So what? They're going to sing the songs while they wait for... How does this equate to 30 minutes or it's free? I don't understand.
Bokoropi, Eshi, Chokyoshi, Furitsukeshi.
Oh my God. English people reading Japanese names. The greatest thing ever. Going back.
Bokoropi, Eshi, Chokyoshi, Furitsukeshi.
You know somebody spent a lot of time telling him how to say these, and he's still fucking mangling them.
Everyone. Amazing Vocaloid songs have been created with the fantastic imagination of the crews from all over Japan. The challenge was successfully carried out, and this new collaborative app was produced.
God damn it, it's so cringe. Oh my God. They need to air. If you want Domino's over, we need to air this on like fucking American TV. Because this is, I'm sorry, this is fucking creepy as shit. Oh man. Tentacle pizza, it's. Oh no. Not fisherman stuffed crust. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Based on Miku's image, the Domino's app changes its appearance. A lot of music and illustrations produced by Domino's crew are here. From the menu to the order, it looks very cute, just like Miku. Once your pizza's delivered, have some fun with Miku.
That sounds very, very bad. Oh my God, who said it before? Someone said it in the chat earlier. You're gonna actually order the pizza and fuck it. How bad are pizza sales that this shifty-eyed, wide-eyed, buck-toothed motherfucker is pushing this shit on Japanese television? And how bad is it that literally he doesn't speak Japanese at all? At all. Dude stole my old LG. The owner of Domino's thinks his regular customers are neckbeards. Oh, well, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It comes with a social camera function, and you can take various poses, pictures of Miku. Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah, you know what I want? I want to put a picture of an animated chick next to my food, because when I order a pizza, I don't want to eat the pizza. I want to put an animated chick of questionable age with oddly, weirdly disproportionate body features and just kind of go, eh. Actually, I gotta say, Miku is remarkably flat-chested for an anime girl. That, but still very wide hips, very low skirt. Feel like some of the traditional tropes still holding true.
And last but not least, the live performance.
I didn't know about this part. I'm sorry, but we're baked into this thing. I would like to apologize for what is about to happen.
Start the pizza stage live and point the camera towards the pizza box, and the pizza box will turn into a live dancing venue. A live performance of Love for Night, produced by Domino's crew. Here we go!
Domino's Pizza featuring Hatsune Miku Project Team. All right, so these aren't the lyrics. These are just the credits. All right. I gotta admit it. I gotta say it. I've gotta say it. Japan, I'm sorry. I didn't know I didn't know. I didn't have anything to do with it. If we could go back in time, I would say don't drop the bombs. You have no idea what it's going to do to those poor fucks. I mean, I get it. You guys were always a little woot in the beginning anyway, but this is something else entirely different. You're telling me you have to order a pizza so you can watch a little digital anime girl dance on the pizza box. I mean, what the fuck? Hold the phone still. I want her on my dick. Ignat's going, great. Now I got to go to church with wood. Residual radiation. Yes. Yes, Ryan the garbage man. Residual radiation, and this is what it caused. I'm saying we have seen it come full circle. They're selling a little anime girl to get them to buy pizza. And the worst part is, it's a white guy doing it. So it's not even like, it's just, he's like, hey man, I'll stoop to any level. You'll buy a pizza as long as there's a weird, questionably aged animated chick on it. Well, hey, buy our new pizza. Feel free to fap. It's just extra sauce. I mean, come on. Come on. Hey, are those dipping strips? Is that ranch? No. That's cream of some young guy.
Let's enjoy the rest of the performance with the app.
Oh. The cops showed up and thought she was the bear. Oh, no. She got killed in her car. Oh, chunky blue cheese. Will you enjoy, Johnny? I don't know if they're still doing that. That was 5 years ago. I don't know if they'll still be doing it. But I mean, if they're still doing it, maybe. You know what they call their tiny pizzas? Not saying it in chat. I don't know. And are you saying a real thing, or are you just making a joke? Because I have no idea what that is. I don't know. I don't know that I want to know. Also, by the way, now that we're on that subject, but I will tell you, we've had a great show. We've got a half hour left in this amazing thing. A little bit light on the funding and donations today, but that's fine because we are fully funded for today, and I believe for tomorrow. And like I said, not a problem. I prefer Nico, Robin, Mozu, and Kiwi from One Piece over me. Yeah, I feel like everyone, I'm sure there's a few otaku out there. Hot damn, Wilmer, thank you for the 25 bits. God damn it, now I just shit in my pants. That's technically a joke. I mean, I don't think I did, but who can be sure, really? Someone shit in my pants. Anyways, let's pull up. That's our third hour stories. Wait a minute, we didn't get the Kamala Harris thing. I didn't load one of the Kamala. I got to do the Kamala Harris bit. All right. Well, we've got that.
Well, it's amazing to me that how little Kamala Harris apparently has to do, that she can read.
Hold on. Let me get this full screen for everybody. Some people don't live in this country, and they don't care who Kamala Harris is. So you take your goddamn time, sir. We've got to build the stage. All right, anyways, what did that fucking hyena do now? Well, the funny part isn't just what she did. It's who's calling her out. Now, the part that I love about who's calling her out is it just kind of seems like for an administration that's had the liberal media pretty much blowing smoke up their ass, we're starting to see them slowly now blow the smoke straight into their face. I don't know how I feel about this. Take it away.
Well, it's amazing to me that how little Kamala Harris apparently has to do, that she can read something on Twitter one day and be on an airplane the next to make something literally out of nothing. This is a completely made-up deal.
CNN contributor Scott Jennings slammed the controversy over Florida's new Black History curriculum as a made-up deal. days after Vice President Kamala Harris blasted the new lesson plans for teaching that enslaved people benefited from slavery.
How is it that anyone could suggest that in the midst of these atrocities, that there was any benefit to being subjected to this level of dehumanization?
Well, again, I'm sorry. You feel very, very disenfranchised. It must be awful. But horrible walking. We're bailing. So yeah, ma'am, the state's school curriculum includes teaching that slaves developed includes teaching that slaves developed, which in some instances, it's not done filling across the screen. All right. Slaves developed skills which in some instances could be applied for their personal benefit. Right. How dare you? It says, look, were they forced to do all that stuff? Yeah. Is that fucked up? Yeah. But you know what they knew how to do when they left the plantations? They knew how to run a farm. They knew how to farm. They knew how to do some shit. They could maybe grow and take care of themselves food-wise. Look, I'm not saying slavery was good by any means, but I mean 40 acres and a mule. Right. Apparently, the ability to manage and work a field does not count as a job skill. Look, nobody's saying that they are better off. Well, at least I hope not, because that's bullshit. But again, they did learn skills that could be applied for their personal benefit. If you learned how to shoe horses, work leather, work a field, work in a kitchen, if you learned how to do any of that stuff, congratulations. You learned some human skills that you could use to continue to survive, period. Now, is that what they're teaching, though? I mean, it still seems, no offense, Florida, little iffy, but I mean, not wrong. What? Many following the controversy online were split over Harris's fiery comments. She's absolutely right, says Sarah Glover. She misquoted the actual lesson guidance, says TK Los Angeles. I bet TK Los Angeles, how much do I bet TK Los Angeles is a person of color? The white lady. She's absolutely right. White people did it all, and I feel guilt. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Get your balls off my screen, gentlemen. Good God, guys. I think I have a sound drop for that. Thought it was right here. There we go.
Brother, you've got a beautiful cock. You got a beautiful cock, baby.
Iceman with a YouTube link in the chat. First time chat, YouTube link. Okay. Well, that's not something we're going to do. Anyways. So, just note to self, that one, yep. All right, funny show as always, says Bragg. Well, thank you. Thank you. I am trying my damnedest. Power is out in Clearwater, and traffic is bad, says Fallen Gray. Well, if you guys are anywhere near Clearwater, I believe you mean Minnesota. Clearwater, Minnesota, you probably have a wee bit of trouble with traffic, and you should be off. So good luck with that. Kamala Harris, again, ripped over this comment. On Sunday's edition of State of the Union, CNN anchor Dana Bash played a video of Harris making remarks in Jacksonville, Florida, at the State Board of Education. It includes teaching that slaves develop skills which in some instances could be applied to their personal benefit, and requires teaching acts of violence perpetrated by African Americans. Again, I don't feel like we need to do that in the teaching of the slavery stuff, because we can just use current events, right? Like, I mean, I feel like seriously, like, all right, so we're going to talk about slavery. We're going to talk about all of that racial injustice and shit. And I don't feel we need to show like acts of violence perpetrated by people of color. I do feel like, however, we could totally just play today's headlines. And I feel like you accomplish the same goal. Honestly, I think if we do that, that's that way. Look, and hey, man, reparations, right? So what's the harm? Look, you can teach about how white people did a lot of fucked up and hinky shit around slavery, because guess what? They did, and how that happened a long time ago. And we don't need to worry if there was a tit-for-tat kind of like 1-and-1 kind of thing on any of the violent stuff, because we have today. We have plenty of films of people raiding stores and robbing the place and looting the place. And I have to say, few different shades in there. So just interesting. Alrighty, so that was Kamala Harris fucking putting her fucking foot in her mouth. And yes, once again, much like the shit with the I feel like I've driven off a lot of people now. Much like the shit with the fucking Sound of Freedom movie, Kamala's fucking comment is someone taking a viral soundbite off of like a YouTube clip or something and then quoting it like it's a fact. I don't actually know what the facts are in that case. I know that they're saying they want to teach, again, the whole acts of violence perpetrated by black people thing, to go side by side with all of because I'm sorry, there are some very fucked up situations that happened after slavery was abolished, which is the thing I think this is why I think they should, not that anyone cares what I think, but this is why I think they should teach that shit. Because again, what it does show is we don't do that shit now. Now a whole ton of white people are bending over backwards to prostrate themselves before you, going, we feel guilt and we're all to blame. I mean, I'm not, because I didn't have no slaves. My family didn't have no slaves. I came here after World War II. I had nothing to do with slavery. I'm a poor Polak. As far as I'm concerned, no. All right. Anyways, we've got some videos and stuff. So let's do this. What is campaign loading? What is this one? I have too many videos. Oh, there we go. All right. Hey, guys, we got to do this one. We're going to check up on our old buddy Jamie Foxx. This is off of the I Am Jamie Foxx Instagram. I can't fucking full screen this. All right. Fucking it. All right. So here it is. Jamie Foxx letting us know what's up. Slavery still exists today. Oh, yes. Slavery still exists today, Scruffy, but it's all mostly in the Middle East or in China or in places where they don't really have viewpoints on this thing called human rights. My point is, there's not a shit ton of it happening in the U.S. from what I know of. And apparently, all of the shit that happened with it was incredibly horrible, but we have to hold people accountable to it today. Right. Today. And all of the benefits have to be distributed to all of those people today. Because again, as we're about to see from Jamie Foxx here, all black people live in poverty, and there's no way you can ever pick yourself up by your bootstraps. I've certainly never seen a person of color anchoring a news desk, or being a dentist, or being a doctor, or running for president. I've certainly only seen them living in shanty towns and in poor, impoverished conditions. Because again, the system is racist, and there's no way for them to succeed.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far.
Like, let's be honest, he still looks kind of fucked up, right? Like, he looks like, honestly, dude, you look really pale. You look like you're either not getting enough oxygen or not enough blood flow. Like, what's going on? We also haven't heard worthless green baby back bullshit. Nope, all down. Nope. Clone Fox. Actually, Jamie Foxx did a new movie recently called They Cloned Tyrone, and I kind of want to see it now. Nuclear. What, you mean they hit him with radiation? And thank you for the 20 bits, Wilmer. Thank you so much for all the support. Did you know AI is 2 letters? She is dumb. I don't know what Aaron Imholt has to do with this. That's what I'm going to start treating AI as. Either Aaron or April Imholt. It's just their initials. Fucking weird. All right, so yeah, back to Jamie Foxx. I want to know what happened to you, man. What happened, buddy?
It took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never, ever go through.
And what was that? What I'm not trying to act like I don't care. I do. I consider you an immense comedic talent. I find a lot of the roles you perform very, very funny. I consider you a very talented individual, and I am so glad that nothing horrible has happened to you. But I am curious, and I want to know. What'd he lose? 50 pounds? He lost some weight. His color is like, was this like a fucking, like a cancer thing? Like, just tell me what it was. I don't need the name of the, like, specific thing. Just be like a cardiac event or some sort of weird heart defect thing or some sort of, like, blood cancer thing. Like, what was it?
And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying.
I appreciate that.
A joke, doing a movie, television show.
I should be more like that.
See me with tubes.
Huge fucking tubes.
Running out of me and trying
right
to
up my
out,
ass.
If I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way, and y'all know.
What was it, though? You're driving me nuts here. Come on, man. I've been patient. I've been sitting on my hands. I haven't been like, I need to hear from Jamie Foxx. What the happened? I don't know what it is. And the fact that you're not saying, but you're just kind of this person. Why? Did you have a sudden cardiac event that if no one had found you for a little bit, you'd be dead? Like, I mean, I gotta know what happened. You're fucking teasing me here, man. I'm edging.
They kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me, and that's...
They kept me airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. What was it? What was it? Why can't we know? If we can't know, can you at least run down some of the common things people have listed off and just go, yes, but it wasn't this or that? Just drove from Clearwater to South St. Cloud back to Clearwater only to see a closed sign on Coburn's door. Next closest grocery store is 15 fucking miles away. I'm belligerent. I'm sorry. I hope your next grocery store is fully stocked. Jamie, what was it?
What I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine.
Damn, that's some talented eye skills.
Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some...
All right, okay. They said you were paralyzed. They also said that it had things to do with, let's just say, a Botox shot. Now, I'm just curious, my friend, what the happened, okay? Don't give me specifics. Just let me know. Was it cardiovascular? Was it cardiovascular? I'm losing my shit right now, dude. You are just fucking dicking me hard here, man. You're teasing me with this. What was it?
Potholes as well, but I'm coming back, and
your brain
I'm able
has
to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work. And I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love
you too.
All of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You could do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is,
and you're probably
if you see me.
You're probably very tired. Again, the fact that you get tired so easy. Brain potholes. Look, you are not telling me while simultaneously fucking little M&M food drop walking me right into a van. This is not, whoa, did Johnny say that he's taking the BBC from Jamie Foxx? No, I didn't say that at all. He said, thank you for all the love I got. I love you all. And I said, yeah, I love you too. Because I love Jamie Foxx, man. That dude's funny as fuck. I love everything I've seen Jamie in. I don't hate anything. I can't think of one movie where I'm like, you know what? Fuck Jamie Foxx. I don't have one. I'm not saying he hasn't done it. Just saying I don't have one. So fuck it. I care about Jamie Foxx. Butch, can I get a shirt from you Wednesday? I don't know. I'm debating on kicking the door in, grabbing the items, and leaving a couple of Benjamins on the counter. Rusty Grammar, that sounds like a bad idea, but I'm not you. Live your truth, homie. Again, Jamie, you really are doing this weird thing where you're saying you have mental potholes. You're saying you had tubes in you. If your family hadn't found you right away, like if it was some sort of acute thing, you could be like, it's it was just an acute.
Out from now on, and every once in a while, I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding.
Dude, you just did a movie called They Cloned Tyrone. So, I mean, you're shooting your own theory in the foot. I don't know about the clone thing, but you notice how there was one thing that he didn't come around at all.
100 Johnny, he is suffering from long-term food poisoning.
Long-term food poisoning? Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer Autotech. I don't know about that. Was that the end of it?
Not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back.
Yeah, but you're
in love.
You're not. You bastard! You didn't do it! God damn it! Like, you didn't at least just dismiss it, all right? Because that's doable, right? You could dismiss it. You could say it's not what a lot of people thought. It's not what a lot of the conspiracies pitched. You addressed the blind thing. You addressed the not walking thing. You addressed the voice. You even touched on the clone bullshit. But you didn't get to the heart, and that's why I'm thinking that's what it was. That's what it was, man. That's what it was. God, today's been a good show. We learned that Jamie Foxx is a stooge for the man. We learned that one man killed another man while he was pregnant. So much information come across today. It's been a great day. It's been a really awesome show. Thank you for joining us for this amazingly fun dog shit program. We'll be back tomorrow for another 2 to 5:30 show. And I think we're fully funded through tomorrow. I gotta check the Twitch numbers again, but I believe we're good. So yeah, we'll get into all of that. Until then, I'll be on the Steel Toe Show tomorrow as well. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. And we'll check you all out tomorrow.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.